GHB shit, what's going on? We here, man. What's popping? A lot going on this weekend in boxing. We had fights Friday night, Saturday afternoon. Action pack, I guess. Um, some of it was disturbing to see. Some of the events that happened this weekend. Even though we still here, it's still Saturday. It's still fights on. If you got the zone, they got some good fights on right now on a smaller show, but it's on the zone. The kid Dominique Crowder that I had interviewed probably like a month ago, 2 months ago, he actually the main event. So that's gonna be interesting to see. But we here, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of people thought I was coming on exactly at 8 o'clock, but you know, black people, we need a little bit of extra time to get ready. But we here. I appreciate the love and support. We back. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You understand? Talk to me. Tevin Farmer is definitely a warrior for sure. Oh, here EH, New Cat was popping. 2 Cents was popping. Cornelius Jenkins was popping. Sunchild, what's going on? Mark Coven. Christopher Smith. What's going on? I thought that was my cousin Christian. That Golden Boy Latino night was pretty good, and it was free on YouTube. I ain't catch that. I'm sorry about that. T-Rex head Taylor went crazy with the headbutts. Yeah, that was wild. D Conquest, what's going on? J Ward, what's going on? Fill them in, man. Fill them in. We just getting here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna rock out for a little bit, and then we're gonna start bringing people in. I want to hear y'all opinions on a lot of this shit that was going on this weekend, especially Friday night. It was a lot of freaky shit going on Friday night. And guess what? I bought a gift in the old 9. What's going on? What's popping? Talk to me. We here. Yeah, I felt like they robbed Amanda Serrano too. We're gonna get into that. She was very active. I don't know what they was looking at. Oh man. In case we got any kids watching, I gotta chill. But you know, it's Saturday, you know. We getting lit tonight. Don't worry, though. I got some water. Go behind it. We getting lit tonight. Shit. Give me the motherfucking whiskey. Oh, I forgot. Perfect. Bodies. What's going on? Eddie Hearn was drawn. What Eddie Hearn do? Yeah. Chop one of these niggas' heads off, man, for sure. Stop playing with me. Hey, listen, I want to say one thing too, man. I want everybody out there to, man, do your fucking thing, man. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is that you do, be fucking great at it, man. Cause it be people just getting in the way trying to slow your motion down. I be peeping a lot of shit. Don't let nobody slow your motion down, man. Slow motion is better than no motion. You hear me? As long as you got some motion, we're gonna get to the promised land. I want everybody, man, whatever it is you do that shit, man. And do it to your best ability, man. And don't worry about what nobody got to say. And if a motherfucker get in your way, get them out your way. Straight like that. If a motherfucker get in your way, get them out your way, man. Move. And if you don't move, I'm gonna make you move. I'm gonna do something to you. Who else nasty at 135? G. Shakur need a tough one. Yeah, I mean, listen, Zepeda looked like he could be the man for the job. It's just that Shakur is a technician, man. He's very sharp, very technical. You know what I mean? A perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough for Zepeda, but I think he got the balls. Pause. You know what I mean? But I think he got it to go at him. You know what I mean? But I don't think he the man to beat the man. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we brought the power. We brought the power juice through tonight. ladies and gentlemen. And I know it's Saturday, and I know a lot of people wasn't expecting this because it's Saturday. I know I usually wait till Sunday, you know what I mean? But it's going down tonight. Fuck it. We here. I know some of y'all was gonna go to the club, man. Sit your funky ass down, man. Don't waste that outfit on some bullshit, man. Take that motherfucking outfit off, put some regular house clothes on, man, and we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk this boxing shit, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's going on, man? Y'all was about to go to the club and spend all types of money, man. Save that fucking money, man. Sit here with GHB TV, man. Save that fucking outfit, man. Come on, man. Take that fake ass jewelry off. Even if it's real, take that shit off, man. Come on, man. Sit on down. Tell your baby mom, come on downstairs, man. GHB TV is on, man. We gonna be, we on for the night. We locked in. I know, baby. Hey, you gotta tell her, hey, baby, I know we was gonna go out and have some fun, but GHB TV on, man. We got the, or at least if we go out, can I play it on my phone while we at the table? Get niggas in trouble. That's all the fuck you watch is GHB TV. That's what we on tonight. Keep it in the crib, cousin. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. You've been putting ice on that. You know I gotta put the ice on there, man. Nigga, cut my motherfucking lip, man. We getting there. We almost at 100%, baby. Come on, man. We here. This is GHB TV, man. Where else you gonna get the raw shit? You like Devin and Matias as a big comeback? Yeah, I love that fight. That's a great fight. Your guy TV. I appreciate the donations too. You ain't had to do that, gang. I mean, your guy Ty. My bad. I said your guy TV. My bad. Your guy Ty. I appreciate that. Hey, we here, man. Get the popcorn ready. Get the popcorn ready, or get you some chicken, whatever it is you fucking with tonight. Get it. Get you a nice drink. You know what I'm saying? Get you a nice drink. Sit on down. Get you a nice little blanket. You know what I'm saying? Get cozy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna sit here and we're gonna break this shit down, man. Hey, where y'all want to start at though, man? First of all, no, fuck that. First of all, man, we're gonna call it like it is. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, they bullshitted the world. That was a fucking Broadway play. Them two niggas was in there acting like a motherfucker. That shit was crazy. And the crazy part is, I don't know if anybody peeped it, but Jake Paul was bitching out of his mind in that first round. He was nervous as a motherfucker. He thought Mike was going to turn into the old Mike and take him the fuck out of here. Damn, look at Don Elblom, Hall of Fame matchmaker. He's the matchmaker at the Blue Horizon, Philadelphia. They got him on the zone right now. Still doing his thing, huh? Still rocking that all black. What's going on? He said, GHB TV, get me through my PhD program. Oh, congratulations too, man. Do what you gotta do and get that PhD. For sure. You know what I mean? Them niggas was playing, bro. That was not no fight. And I ain't mad at Mike, because Mike a OG. Mike put all his work in. Mike did what he had to do. But all that training, making hype up videos and all that shit to give us that fight, and Jake Paul, the bullshit. Jake Paul could have put Mike out of his fucking misery. But that was not in the plans. That was not in the script. You are not to knock out the great Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson, you are not to knock out the most, how could I say, the most fraud in this motherfucker there is right now. You cannot knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Go the distance. I need y'all to go the distance. Please. They was just too old. But only one of them old. Jake Paul's still in his 20s. What's next for J-Rock? J-Rock got something coming. I gotta talk to J-Rock. I gotta see if I can get J-Rock on here. I'm gonna see if I can get J-Rock on here. I might get him on here. I'm gonna say a prayer and see if I can get J-Rock. Cause J-Rock gonna be fucking with everybody. But I'm gonna see if I can get the Rock on here. Let's take a good 10 seconds so I can pop this yak. We getting lit tonight. Ooh. That was definitely that was worse than the exhibition, because even the exhibition, motherfuckers get their ass whipped. That's some whiskey, man. Whiskey and water. I'm going whiskey and water tonight. Fuck it. Gotta have the pinky up with that yak. Yeah, definitely putting some hair on my chest for sure. God damn. I think I feel a string popping right now. Contracts, G, contract. You right about that, man. But listen, don't give us the bullshit. Me and my people, we don't like that. Don't you ain't gotta feed us the bullshit. But listen, like I said, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, they put on a hell of a Broadway play. That was a Broadway play. Yo, GH Mario ain't ready for that Jiran tsunami. No, he is not. And I see why. I see why Mario Barrios said, no, we are not gonna be doing that. He almost got his shit pushed back last night. You know what I'm saying? He almost got his shit pushed back last night. I forgot the name, bro. I gotta go look at the bottle. The bottle upstairs in the cabinets. Mario Barrios, he knows exactly what's going on. No, Mario Barrios, I'm sitting there imagining him standing in front of Boots, and I'm like, ain't this a bitch? He could have, and then to add injury to insult, you gonna fight the very next week after Boots. You could have fought the week before in Philadelphia, made more money, got stopped, got up out of there early, so you could have went and celebrate, went and got you a nice cheesesteak or something, a platter, you know what I mean, and sat your motherfucking ass down. You're gonna wait the next week to fight and then look like trash truck juice. Ain't that a bitch? And almost got put out. Ain't that a bitch? Hey, but we gonna have fun, baby. We here. We here. We gonna have a good time tonight, man. GHB TV, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a thon, like my nigga Bang say. Shout out to Bang Bolo, Eric Harris, Empty the Clip, 2 Cents, YSM Mill. Shout out to everybody. Fuck that. Shout out to everybody on here, man. Rep your hood, man. Don't be afraid to rep your hood, man. Don't be afraid to rep your block. Don't be afraid to rep your city, man. Let me know where you're from. Rep your family. Don't be afraid. If you're a working man and you just in the house relaxing yourself and stretching out and enjoying your weekend, man, welcome to GHB TV, man. If it's your first time coming through. Come on, man. Shout out to Cleveland, man. Shout out to North Memphis. Oh, we got Memphis in this joint. Oh, yeah. You know I fuck with Memphis. Cleveland in here. Jersey City in here. The Bronx, New York is in here 2 times. Portland, Oregon. Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, yeah, they pulling up. Toronto. You know we fuck with Toronto. Buffalo, New York. Yeah, you know we got the best team in the league right now. Tampa, Florida. What's going on? What's going on? Average Ford in here. Yeah, Gorillas Say in here. Philly in here. Yeah, Flint, Michigan, Charlotte, North Carolina, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Jersey, Florida, Sarasota, Florida, Montreal in this bitch. Yeah. South Baltimore. I mean, did that say South Baltimore? Chicago in here, Atlanta, South Carolina, Seattle, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Baltimore. Oh, yeah, we in this joint, man. Come on, man. GH versus Senior would have been better last night. You goddamn right that would have been a better fight. You goddamn right. St. Louis, Denver, Gaithersburg, Maryland for sure. Southern California, Springfield, Massachusetts, PG County, Baltimore. Yeah. We ain't fucking around. We got Camden in here, Syracuse, New York in here. 941 from the Florida to Baltimore to Philly, back to Baltimore. Yeah, we bouncing around. We moving. Let's get it. Birmingham, Alabama, VA, Detroit. Yeah, turn it the fuck up. Yeah, it's love everywhere. Chicago, perfect. Brownsville in the fucking house. Y'all know I fuck with Brooklyn. Indio, yeah. West Philly, the bottom, yeah. What y'all know about the bottom, cousin? Northeast DC. I be there on Northeast DC. That's crazy. GH versus Jake Paul. What's that fight looking like? A boxing lesson, cold boxing lesson. He need to get in there with me, man, so I could take him to school. Wisconsin. Yeah, let's get it going. We turning this shit up tonight. Yeah, man. But listen, like I said, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, I'm a little let down by both of them. Tyson, not so much because he's 58 years old. You know what I mean? It's only but so much that leg can do. I mean, he was basically bouncing around on one fucking leg. And then Jake Paul just did a hell of an acting job. Jake Paul, Southeast DC. What's happening, Slam? Hey, Jake Paul need a fucking award, man. He need an award for that performance. That was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. I can't even. That killed me. All right, let's get into Tevin. Somebody asked G, how you rate Tev performance? Listen, Tev taking that time off that he took off, coming back fighting on the local circuit, getting back in the rankings, fighting Muratala, then coming back to fight Zepeda. First of all, you gotta respect the man's heart. The nigga got a heart big as motherfucking as a lion's. You understand? He didn't have to take none of them fights. He could have ducked and hide. But as you know, in Philadelphia, we don't do too much ducking or no smoke. You understand? He going there with Zepeda. All the odds was against him. Everybody, it was people even hitting me up. It was only probably like 4 people said, G, I'm taking Tev. You know what I mean? My man Sal, he even said, G, I'm taking Tev. I'm betting on Tev. I said, it's not a bad bet, bro. Tev, we know what Tev could do. Tev just got to do it. Now, looking at that fight, the very first round, I felt good. Tev was boxing him, keeping his distance, taking his time. I like what he was doing. But right in the second round, I felt like he took it to the inside a little too soon. Zepeda was working on that inside. I'm not even gonna lie. In the third round, it started looking bad for Tev. It looked like Zepeda was getting ready to stop him at one point. I ain't gonna lie. And it wasn't even really the body language. It was the facial expression that Tev was making. It was like he couldn't understand what was going on. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Hey, Tev, man, stop fucking playing. Tev come back out in the fourth round. He letting his hands go now. Now he digging to the body. I mean, landed some good shots. What round was that when he got the knockdown? That was the fifth. I think it was the fifth round when he got the knockdown. It was the fourth or the fifth. One bad, man. Nice clean shot. I'm like, hold up. Oh, he said it was the fourth round. So the fourth round landed a nice, short, clean counter left hand. Pretty. You know what I mean? Both southpaw, but he landed a clean left hand down the middle. Put Zepeda down. Zepeda was stunned for a while. I thought Tev was going to get up and stop him. I ain't going to lie. Thought Tev was going to get him out of there. Didn't get him out. They continued to rumble. What I didn't like that Tev was doing, Tev was letting him work his body a little bit too much. Zepeda was getting his hands off. And I ain't going to lie, he threw a lot of punches. Zepeda is a dangerous dude. He threw a lot of punches. And he's explosive. But the big, meaningful shots Tev wouldn't let land. So I was proud about that. And I was also happy with how comfortable Tev was. With the countering and things like that. Real close fight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If it would have went to Tev, I wouldn't have been mad. If it would have been a draw, I wouldn't have been mad. Them giving it to Zepeda, I wasn't mad. Now here's why I wasn't mad. Zepeda was working. He was working. A lot of times, Tev was throwing back. Tev was landing some shots, but it was a lot of exchanges where Zepeda was getting the better of the exchanges because he was just throwing more. He was getting to that body. He was digging that body, man. It was a good fight, though. Real good fight. I wouldn't have been mad at none of the decisions. You know what I'm saying? But I just couldn't understand why Tev didn't use more of his ability. He was holding a little bit too much for me. I ain't gonna lie about that. I'm gonna keep it real. He was holding a little bit too much. But I felt like what Tev did in the fourth round, I felt like he could have been doing that the whole fight and definitely possibly stopped Zepeda. But the fight was so good. I wouldn't mind seeing Tev back with Tank Davis, Gary Russell Jr., Shakur, any of the top 35s. Give my man Tank another shot. Give my man Tev another shot. You know what I mean? Give my man Tev another shot. I wasn't mad at the performance at all. He deserved it. He deserved another shot, ladies and gentlemen. Zepeda, I'm gonna keep it real. Versus Shakur, I think Shakur. I think this might be one of those fights again where it looked like Shakur just having his way because everything Zepeda do, he telegraph and he really not hard to read. He really not going nowhere. He not giving you too much head movement. He not giving you too much footwork. He right there. Yeah, I know. Come on, man. Stop that. I was probably the first person Tev told Tev told and meant it that he was gonna be champ of the world. This was before Tev even went on his run. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see that shit a mile away. Yeah, this is before Tev went on his run. Tev told me on Temple Track. He said, "G, Ant, what's popping, baby? What's going on?" He told me on the track. He told me on Temple G. He said, "Greg," he said, "I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna be champ of the world, bro." I said, "Shit, with that mindset, you will." And guess what? Made it happen. And defended the title, what, 5 times, 4 or 5 times? Mm. Mm. Shit. All I hear is the Temptations playing in the background. Talk to me. Hey, man, losses ain't everything, man. Losses don't mean you done, man. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop looking at it like that, man. I understand nobody want to see a man lose that they fuck with, but losses ain't everything, baby. Come on, man. Losses ain't everything, man. This is the game. Somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. You feel me? Everybody ain't gonna go out in the draw like Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios, you better stay away from the big bad boogeyman, man. You gonna get your head knocked off. No, that ain't bad. Shit, 33-7 better than my record. All right, let's not laugh too much. I beat one of y'all to fuck up. No disrespect. I know I got nothing but love for y'all, man. We here, man. GHB TV, the yak got me talking my shit, man. If I start slurring, man, y'all know what it is, man. Don't think I'm losing my mind or the punches is affecting me or some shit like that. I'm just sipping on that yak. Come on, man. The losses ain't everything, baby. The losses ain't everything. All right, we're gonna talk about Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. To me, I probably gave Katie Taylor 2 or 3 rounds. I ain't gonna lie. I probably gave her 2 or 3 rounds. I felt like Amanda Serrano was in full control, in full assault, and was doing her thing. I don't get it. No CTE for G. It's the yak, y'all. Real shit. I felt like Amanda Serrano was done dirty. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. And they need to fight again. Fuck it. They need to fight again. They need to fight 2 more times so they can even that shit up. I don't get it. And I get the hype at one time behind Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor is a hell of a fighter. I ain't taking nothing away from Katie Taylor, but she can't fuck with Amanda Serrano in my book. And Amanda Serrano's just outworking her. She was outworking her. It's simple. From what I saw, maybe my eyes was playing tricks on me. I don't know, but Katie Taylor really couldn't find an answer but to try to smother her, get them headbutts off and shit like that. She was landing some punches, but I felt like Amanda Serrano was putting in work. Perfect. She was putting in real work. She was getting the job done. You feel me? I don't know what's going on with boxing. I don't know what they got against Amanda Serrano, but she definitely won that fight. Yeah, they need to do a best out of 7 series. Yeah, I like that. A Marlon 2631. I like that, gang. I like that a lot. Yeah, do a best out of 7 like the NBA, man. Fuck that. Cause that's crazy. Is Carlos Adames the best at 160? I don't think so. I don't think Adames is the best at. I think Janibek could crush him. That's just my opinion. But that's if Janibek can make the weight. Yikes. Brandon Hall says Serrano was robbed twice without a damn gun. That's real shit. Brandon Hall, appreciate the donations. Yo, everybody that's sending super chats, I appreciate the donations. Kiran McHugh, I appreciate the donations. I do. Y'all ain't got to do that, but y'all doing it, man. And I ain't stopping y'all neither. Appreciate y'all, man. Janibek for sure. Lady J, yeah, you like Janibek too? I think Janibek get rid of Adames. That's just how I feel. 160 about to get sneaky though, because niggas about to start sliding up, and we about to start having motherfuckers just pop out. So for 160, so yeah, 160. And ain't the boy Hamza Shiraz? He at 162, right? Yeah, I think he 160. So yeah, 160 about to light up in a little bit. So don't sleep on 160. But I don't think Adames is the best. I think he one of the best for sure. He one of the title holders. Oh, Lara. It was land. Oh, it was Landy Lara. Did we quickly forget? The Cuban assassin? Did we quickly forget? Yeah, I don't think Adames fucking with Lara neither. Yeah. Yeah, hey man, 160 kind of lit. Hey, 160 kind of lit, cousin. I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We got 333 people in here. Donations is looking great. We looking like platters and we looking like gas money. We looking good. I appreciate y'all. Oh, the boy Bolo here. What's up, Bolo? Hold up. What EH say? Gee, I was down Holmesburg with Jeff Gant. He was supposed to be that next one, citywide rep and respect. Jeff certified old head. Yeah, man. I was talking to him and all that, and I got to hear a little bit about his story, man. Crazy. And it's crazy. He retired undefeated fighter. I think he was 5-0, 4 knockouts. Jeff Gant was gonna be something mean. And when I sparred him the other day too, I got to really see, a lot of craft. He brought some nice craft in the ring with him. I like that. I believe we definitely gonna get that work again for sure. We definitely gonna get to it again because that was good work. I like that kind of work. That work that make you think. Cause he looked right there like he there to be hit, but then next thing you know he disappeared. I like him. It's good work. I got some of that on tape too. If y'all want me to post some of them videos, them sparring videos, man, go ahead and get them likes up, man. Go ahead and get them likes up because I got probably 6 good rounds of that work too. Yeah. You said Tevin, grandpop. No, not yet. Tev ain't even got no kids, man. Brandon Hall said, I got you, bro. Dropping the donations for you to replenish that yak. Hey, Brandon Hall, man, I appreciate you. Brandon Hall got us looking like tequila in a minute. We about to grab a bottle of Don. Fucking with Brandon Hall. I appreciate you, gang. Appreciate the love, man, for sure. We here. GHB TV, man. What's going on? What's going on? A lot of people say I shouldn't be here. They say I shouldn't have nothing to say. Why not me? You niggas don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I'm here. We talking boxing. You hear me? We talking boxing. Like good old boxing. Hey, so what else we had? We had all right. So Barrios, man, Barrios look a little bit timid versus what was the guy name he was fighting? I'm sorry, y'all. What was the guy Barrios was fighting? That's what I'm on, Greg. I'm on that dime, motherfucking Julio. Hey, JD, I already know that should be, yeah, that dime different. Was it Jesus Ramos? Good fight. I ain't gonna lie, good fight. But 147 looking lame right now. Once 147 looking lame right now because the champions is choosing to fight other guys when they should be fighting each other. Boots must go to 54. There's nothing at 47 GH. Hey, listen, I agree. But if the man got a title and there's other title holders, why not let all the title holders get to it? Without Boots, the division don't really have too much light. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? I noticed Andy and Fulton got caught trying to catch and shoot. Also, Boots as well as a few times. Should Boozy try something different? Definitely incisive. Incisively, definitely different. What different definitely is what that part mean? Different, definitely, incisively. What that part mean? That last part. The catch and shoot. I think it's a timing thing. I think it's a distance thing. I think that's what it got to do with. It's not so much changing it. I think it's just the timing and distance when things are happening. A lot of times, what people got to understand about boxing, a lot of times people get hit. It really got to do with their temperament. It got to do with their mindset. A lot of guys, if you defensively, oh, I'm tripping. I said the yak gonna have me tripping. My bad, y'all. Defensively, he meant. I told y'all the yak different. Oh, that's supposed to be one word. I'm looking like, what the fuck? Yeah, my bad, y'all. Defensively, I'm tripping, bro. I told y'all the yak gonna have me. Matthew Steen, I appreciate that. I actually was kind of saying what Porter was saying. Boots don't have the fear. I'd be being beat to the pain, to the pain, to the punch. Yeah, this shit crazy. Y'all got to make sure y'all typing the right shit. Y'all fucking with my eyes. I ain't got the best eyes now. Y'all got to slow down. Make sure y'all typing that shit right, man. Y'all playing my eyes right now. Fucking with me. Y'all know I'm off that yak. Y'all got to chill. Y'all got to chill. Don't type so fast. We here. Y'all ain't got to type fast because we here. We ain't going nowhere for a minute. We already got 30 minutes in. We gonna be here for a minute. I ain't even let the folks in yet. Definitely got me glossy. I think Barrio's gonna retire in a few years, and having a baby made him timid. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, yo, why you acting like super nervous right now? Salute Greg, Cognac, and that ugly ass Cybertruck. JD, I appreciate you, gang. Hey, man, Cybertruck definitely funny looking, but hey, why not? Charles Conwell, Erickson Lubin. Ooh, that's a war. That's a war that should be had. Mm. Kev Low, I appreciate the love. Hey, yo, that's a war though. That's a war. If you talking about Conwell and Lubin, if them two fight, somebody getting hurt. I'm tell you right now, that's a war. He said, "Slow down, hitting them corners." You almost made me spill my. You almost made me spill my yak on this $200 suit. Y'all niggas playing too much, man. Slow down. Real shit, man. Real shit. Let's get it, man. We here. Greg off the yak. Get Brian. We see you on the jack. Yeah, he probably tapping in. He probably gonna slide though. He slid through the other day. We see what's going on. Yo, this is the time. I ain't gonna lie. This is the time I need my dog Tim Bradley on here. So if Tim Bradley come through, man, come fuck with me, man. We here. I'm trying to get a joint with Andre Ward too. I would love to get an interview with Andre Ward, man, if possible. Appreciate the donations too. I see y'all. I don't see y'all for sure. NGU 30. I appreciate that. You don't think I don't see, man. I'm here. I'm fucking with the gang. What's going on? Miss my super chat, bro. What you say? Hold on. I'm trying to catch you. Salute. The investigative report. I think Barrio's going to retire. No, I read that one. Hold on. What other joint you got? I'm scrolling back. Tay Sean. I'm trying to see T.O. versus Gary Russell at 40. Ooh, I like that fight. Clifton Dennis. It's nearly 400 motherfuckers in here. Like the vid. Perfect. For sure. Hey, Gary Russell, T.O., Gary Antoine Russell, and T.O., barn burner. I ain't gonna lie. And at this point in time, Boots and Madrimov, I see you. And at this point in time, I would take Gary Russell versus T.O. T.O. be on some his last few performances is crazy. Tayshawn 216 says Boots versus Madrimov. Who y'all like? I like that fight. Boots gonna have to slow the action down, go to his body. Madrimov gonna have to beat Madrimov. Madrimov got this goofy overhand right that he throw on this goofy hook. He got this jump hook that he do. That shit wow. And it's hard to block. So that would definitely be an interesting fight to see. And also it'd be interesting to see Boots at 154 pounds. I actually can't wait to see that. What did you think when Karen knocked Boots sideways? I said, oh shit. That's what I was thinking. I said, oh shit, what was that? I seen what it was though. Little check hook hit him in the side of his head. But it had to do with balance and all that too. But it was a good shot. I ain't taking that away from him. Seriously, Boots and Ryan is super interesting. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be a good John. That'd be a good John. Ryan could come to Philly and get his ass whooped. Or they could meet in Vegas, get his ass whooped. He don't really have an IQ for Boots, to be honest. He big enough though. He a big guy. Don't get it fucked up. Ryan Garcia is a big guy, got good height on him and all that, great speed and all that, sneaky power, real sneaky power. But I'm gonna be honest. When it come to IQ, it ain't there. What other fights we had, y'all, this weekend? It was another fight I wanted to talk about. Um, I saw Duarte was in the war. He pulled it out. Close John. Mm. Y'all trying to get me drunk. Mm. Mm. He said things that make you go, mm. Make sure y'all stay away from the white girls, man. They trouble. Appreciate y'all. Hey, we talking shit tonight, man. We here. Malik, Jake Paul gonna call out Ric Flair next. Ah, Ric Flair, 175 years old. Maybe I leave that nigga alone. Real shit. Ryan is Boots payday. That's it. Yeah. Hey, I like the build up though. I like all that shit. But I don't think Ryan to really fight Boots. I don't really think that. I think they really trying to get what's cuz name? Ortiz, Virgil in there. I think they trying to get Virgil Ortiz in there with Boots. Better BF called out Jake Paul. Yeah, I would like to see that, but I know Jake Paul ain't doing that. Gee, have you thought of having channel membership? What's that? What's the channel membership? I don't even be paying attention to like the extra shit. I don't really. That's like where I gotta show like. That's like if somebody get a membership, I gotta be like showing like hidden tapes and shit like that. Yo, I'm working on something too, yo. I'm working on some classic shit. I'm hoping my old head can meet me halfway on this, but I'm working on bringing out some old footage, some classic shit. So just bear with me and pray for me. I hope we can make this shit happen. I really hope we can make this shit happen. This shit'll make my day. This shit'll make my year. The shit that I know is in the archives, but you know what I'm saying? They said 370 in the building. Melanin Queen, I appreciate that. 146 likes. Let's get the likes up. Don't forget to push that like button on your way in or your way out, please and thank you. Appreciate y'all. Melanin Queen, I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but you did. Appreciate the love. Hey, I'm getting ready to put the link in the chat, man. Hey, listen, we get ready to put the link in the chat. I want to hear what people really thought about this shit. It was a lot of nut shit going on with these fights. Not every fight, but it was a few of them that was like, whoa, like, what's going on here? Hey, yo, remember when y'all come in the back, make sure y'all showing y'all face, man. We had like a crazy like Tank don't want to come fuck with me, man. Tank would be advised not to come fuck with me. I already know they would tell Tank, no, don't fuck with Greg Hackett. Shushu need a real fight. I ain't even see Shushu fight. I caught the highlights. I'm mad about that. Maybe I can run it back though. Maybe I can run it back though. Golden Boy robbing people. You already know they been doing that. Oh, they got the young boy Dante Lane get ready to fight. I sparred him like a year and a half ago. Well, only a round though, because I had did 3 rounds with Khalil Cole, then I did one with him. Young boy tough. I sure would, Greg. You sure would what? I forgot what I even asked. Shakur Stevenson, Gary Russell at 135. Which Gary Russell? Which one? Antoine? Great fight. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching on watch. I got the DAZN playing in the background right now. City for the jitney driver, cousin. Who did? All right, somebody in the back. Oh, that's my guy, the boy Bolo. Bolo,
What's up with it, gangster?
talk to me, cousin. What's going on? How you feeling?
See, I think that boy Jake was in a lose-lose situation, honestly, bro.
Ooh, talk to me. Make me understand.
Mike a gangster, bro. Nigga ain't trying to see Mike lose. So if you beat Mike, we say it's rigged. Cause we just don't believe in you. You need more people. We don't believe you, Jake. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? But
okay.
look, this what I've been seeing as weird to me. Now I think I'm starting to understand when they say money is the root of all evil, bro. I'm starting
Mm,
to see a lot of people be okay with what the shit Jake doing because they need some money. You could
Mm.
tell, you could tell the guys who need a shot, need some money, and trying to get in that algorithm. Cause ain't no way you watch that shit, bro. That was some shit where it's like you've seen a bullet pick on the weak, and it's like it's glitchy because we know Mike not weak, but we know Mike 58.
Yeah.
So it's like at the same time, it's like you watching that shit, bro, and it's like Jake, boy, you a bitch.
Straight
but,
up.
but it's like I gotta respect. Like if you got Mike paid and Mike need the money and Mike got paid, who am I to hate on the bag Mike just got? But at the same time, brother, come on, gang, you paying to play for sure.
Yeah.
Barrios need to stay away. I ain't gonna say he stay away, but I think him and Blair Cobbs would be a perfect.
Ooh, I like that.
I
Perfect.
like Barrios and Blair Cobbs, bro, on the next big card, bro. I don't care who doing it. I like that fight.
Ooh.
I like that
Ooh.
fight, bro. Tell Blair call out Barrios. I think that they can make that fight, bro. I think that's the best thing. They robbed your girl, bro. They robbed your girl, bro. They
Amanda,
robbed
right?
they robbed your girl, bro. Fuck it. I call it how I see it, bro.
What you
They
think?
robbed,
What you think they got? What you think they got against Amanda though? It's almost like they got something against her.
bro. All right. She's sexy as bro. She's sexy, gay. Oh
Oh, he went
my,
somewhere.
bro. She fought in Jordan 11s. I'm just gonna state the cosmetics first.
I ain't gonna lie, I hated that. I hated that.
Bro, this bitch was big, like she wore her brother's shoes. Like, bro, let me get them right quick. They say it's gonna be jumping and da. Let me get them real quick.
I ain't gonna lie, I hated that. I hated the Jordans, bro. I ain't gonna fraud.
Bro. Netflix was glitchy, bro. So I ain't see everything. Netflix lose, bro. Netflix is the one who lose, bro.
Why you say that?
Bro, I don't know how your server or service or who your service provider is, gang. But my shit was bad. Bro,
So when was it doing it? Like during
bro,
what?
throughout the whole event, bro, it's crazy. Netflix looked at like one of the sites
Mm.
or worser.
Mm.
It's 4K. You like, okay, we watching the fight, baby. 75% and loading and loading and loading. And then
Wow.
every time you try to press watch live, it's horrible. But it's clear if you try to watch 30 minutes ago and you behind.
Okay.
I don't think they was prepared for the people. They didn't have the concession stands prepared for the people.
Oh, so you saying all the traction was making
All
it
the
just
traffic, bro. That they told us they had the bricks, bro. And when I told them I could sell them,
Karma
they
said Karma said the only time it was clear was when Mike was showing his ass. Hey, Mike, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna also tell you something about people, man. People out of pocket because y'all know this man in the back is in the locker room walking around with his ass out, and everybody acting like they cool with it. I wasn't cool with that. You know what I mean? Everybody just was acting like that's just regular life, this boy just walking around with his ass out. Then he got the cup. Then he got the cup on. He got the cup on. He covering his gap, but he walking around with his ass out. Like, come on, y'all. Why we letting him do that? Like, why is we letting him do that right now? That was crazy.
bro, Mike gave everybody content, bro. That's all I've been seeing all day, bro. Ain't no way, dog.
But
Mike
I'm
kissed the dude and turned around and showed his ass, man. Why
but I'm
why they
saying,
filming him like that?
hey Bolo, but I'm saying, Bolo, you in the locker room with him. What you saying to Mike?
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go,
So you
champ.
go so you can't say nothing to him.
Ain't nothing to say, bro.
Mike clip the niggas.
Bro, I'm mad at the cameraman. I'm not mad at Mike, baby. I'm mad at the camera guy.
Cameraman made sure he caught that too.
Yeah, come on, man. You don't supposed to do no shit like that, man. I think
Freak
Netflix
ass
got
nigga.
what they want, viral moments, bro.
Yeah.
I don't, but I seen a tweet today, bro, and I think it was some real shit, bro. Everybody who mad at Jake, okay, but at the same time, the tweet said some shit like boxing. If y'all don't get serious, basically the message of the tweet was boxers. In the business of boxing, if y'all don't get serious, this is what's gonna take y'all money. If y'all don't make the fights and y'all don't fight each other, this is what we gonna have to watch.
Damn.
So if y'all keep ducking each other and trying to be financial gurus and trying to have the perfect record and don't want to fight, this is what we go have. You know how many people I seen the day that was like, man, I stayed up for that bullshit. Man, that shit was sad, bro. I ain't gonna watch that shit. But we'll love to see Boots and Shakur. We'll love to see Bud and Boots. I mean, we'll love to see Tank and Shakur and all. We'll love to see these fights like. But that's what every 2 years, every 3 years. As a fan, you're not even getting what you want. You ain't even
And,
getting your fix.
and it should be every 4 months.
But so it's a big glaring space open for Jake Paul. So can we be mad if he's feeling it? Low key. I mean, it ain't the best. I'm not saying it's the best fights, but I mean, who else will fight?
What you think about Jake and Wilder?
I need it. That's the one I need. Wow, Jake not get, bro. Listen, Jake is writing Jake is like writing Def Jam contracts. There's 360 deals, bro. From what I'm hearing, bro, Mike, you gotta stand there and let me whoop that ass. So if he telling you just stand there and give me something, but you're not winning, I don't see why the two young Mike probably needed to go out more than Wilder go knock his ass off, bro. What's up,
EA.
OG?
Bolo, go ahead and cook, man. Bolo and
Hey,
Clip, my
bro.
favorite motherfuckers to listen to, man. No, Bolo, because you just said some shit that sparked something. Like when you said if motherfuckers keep all of this bullshit going, that's the type of shit that's going to take over.
That's
What
all
they
we gonna
should
have to
do,
watch.
all of the promotion companies should get together, put the money up, guarantee the money to the fighters, and do the what you call that shit like what Ward was in?
Oh, that's like one of those tournaments or
The
something?
Yeah,
Super
to
Six.
the
Yeah.
tournament. Get the
Yeah.
top guys, and then everybody that's under them, and y'all fight it out. We'll pay y'all. Y'all gonna get paid. So whether you
Yeah.
win or lose, you know what I'm saying? You know you'll get paid, and then people will recognize you as being the top guys. Because like you said, I'm just tired of this guys not fighting. I know everybody want to make money, man, but it's just
Right. But
damn,
peep the
man.
knowledge, but peep the knowledge, right? They got a saying they got a saying that say eagles fly alone, right? You never see a pack of eagles, right?
Mm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
people egos, bro. They can't come together, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
It's
it's
the
like this.
egos,
If
bro.
you
If they all walk in the room, they go all feel like if they all go leave out the Richard Mille store, bro, and everybody leave out with the Richard Mille, bro. The next conversation is gonna be is what Richard Mille you got? Who has the
but it
deluxe Richard Mille?
but this the thing. Everybody afraid to lose their golden goose. They don't want to lose their golden goose. If they golden goose get whooped, then the value drop.
But everything is a contract, though. That's why I was saying, like, if they go into agreements about tournaments, who's going to be in them, who's going to fight who, what they're going to get paid, and even with the losers, because that's just like tonight, we had Tevin and Zepeda. Tevin ain't lose bad. So if
No.
he was Tev was in a tournament, we still was okay. We can match Tev up with De La Santos, who like lost a fight, but it just wasn't exciting. You know what I mean? Like the promoters got to take control of the narrative and stop letting the public make the decisions about who they think should be fighting or who is good and all that. Because that old shit in this era of time, that old shit started with Floyd.
Yeah.
Mm.
Floyd, because before that wasn't nobody tripping off because somebody took a loss, motherfuckers just throw them away. We don't do that because we hardcore fans. But I got a homie that's a little older than me, that's a sports dude, but he not a boxing dude.
All right.
Right.
So when I want to get a casual's understanding of something, I listen to him. Like that Mike Tyson shit, okay? Nigga, he just bought a house. He told his girl, man, we postponing moving that shit to the house tonight. I gotta stay home and watch this fight. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? So I always listen to him for the casual ear. And he only know the big names. He know because he from Baltimore, so he know Tank. He know Bud and Earl, because Bud and Earl had that fight. You know what I mean? He know all of the big names, but like, cause Shushu fought on the card, and I was telling him, yo, you know you sent me a short of Shushu knocking somebody out before. He ain't even know. He ain't even know who Shushu was. He just saw a clip and sent it to me. You know what I mean?
And
Right.
I think Shushu was only fighting on the YouTube part because he originally he with Top Rank, so that probably would have went against his situation. You know what I mean?
But that still was a good look for him, though.
No, it was.
Yeah,
Peter
that
was
was a good
car.
look for him, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because people who just normally probably wouldn't have seen him, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, so that was a good look. Yo, D, we got them posters at the fight, and I just read it when I got back on the road, and I saw Jeff face on it, and I'm like, Jeff Gant, and then you posted that, bro. That I just hearing his name and just seeing him and then saying that you was sparring, it just brought back so many. That was 1994, bro.
Mm.
1994, because I met him through a boy from North Philly named Mark Brinkley. You know
That's
what I'm
30
saying?
years ago.
Man, it don't even seem like it, but 30 years ago, bro. I remember meeting him because when I think about him, he remind me of young Floyd. Like when you look like his face, the low cut, like the baby face, that's how he looked, man. Like that's
Mm.
just how he looked back then, man, right? But yeah, man, much like lot of respect in the city, bro. Like he was supposed to be that next dude. He
Mm.
was supposed to be the next one, man. Just,
So
you
so
know,
look,
building
I
in the
got a
streets.
question, right? I got a question, right? Do you do Floyd get the blame for the state of boxing?
To some degree, but everybody got to understand how to move themselves. Because everybody don't follow or try to do everything that Floyd does. But
Right.
the old thing has the old thing has affected because just like what I'm talking about with my homie, who's a casual fan. When you talking or you saying something about a fight or whatever, casuals gonna be like, yeah, but shit, Floyd ain't never lose. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, so to some degree, he has.
Yeah.
What you
I
think,
think
G?
I think I think with black fighters he do because that's what all of them think they got to be. It's perfect. You know what I
Right.
mean? When it
Mm,
I watched a couple local guys take a loss and they whole demeanor change. You know what I'm saying? They whole vibe change. Some of them got back, but some of them stuck. And I don't like that because if you understand competition, if you understand boxing, this shit's going to happen at some point. You know what I'm saying? If you really fighting. Now, if you picking all your fights and you making sure you're getting the right fights and you always the guy, of course you're gonna be the number one guy. But I can't say that about Floyd because Floyd IQ, Floyd skill level, Floyd
Hmm.
conditioning was through the roof. You know what I mean? So
mhm,
he made that a thing because no matter
He
what
could do
these
that, right?
motherfuckers try, I'm
Hmm.
gonna be undefeated.
mhm,
You're
Right.
not gonna beat me. But I feel like the young boys, they took it wrong. They took it like, all right, no matter what, I gotta stay undefeated. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But no, but you still gotta fight. Floyd got great fights on his record before he even started talking like that. Before he even
Right.
started talking like
That was
that,
his end game.
yeah, he was cooking niggas. You know what I mean? So
mhm,
I think these young boys, man, they just gotta understand life ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta
I,
rumble.
I think it's boxing fault. I think Floyd got an influence for sure, but I think it's more boxing fault for being money hungry and being because come on, bro. Basically, dude, Jake Paul infiltrated the business.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, because in this world right now, bro, the algorithm is the easy way, right? The template. If you got any type of following in any type of capacity in any type of space, you can go to any category. If you have a following, if you bring in 85,000 Instagram followers to somebody's space, they go say, "Oh, that's 85,000. He has this crowd. He has
Mm-hmm.
this race of
mhm,
people that's going to follow him, so he could come."
mhm,
Jake came because post Floyd, nobody was already superstar status. Like when Mike passed it to whoever, and then they passed it, and then it's Kobe passed it to Brian. You know how it's
mhm,
the NFL, the NBA. Them people sold up. They ain't gonna let nobody come and be big. You
mhm,
know this shit sold up. They probably don't agree, but they have some type of agreements, have some type of paperwork that we all go agree on, like
Mm-hmm.
the salary cap, right? Like, nah, you can't do too much now. We all billionaires, but you can't do too much. And boxing is mafia rules. You know what I'm saying? It's who go promote it, who go get with him first, who go discover Jake Paul first and get the money with him. Like how everybody acting with Turkey right now. Oh shit, I ain't finna go against him. He thought he got the money. Let's go. What he say? Let's rock with it. They don't
Mm-hmm.
have
mhm.
no integrity
Yeah,
as an entity itself, bro.
yeah,
Boxing don't even have an identity right now, bro.
yeah,
Mm.
Low key,
That's
bro.
deep.
It don't have
yeah.
an boxing don't have an identity, bro. Like we reminiscing and we keep wanting it to be something that these new the new kids or the new gentlemen or whatever it is or what the new era is not that, bro. So are we hoping and wishing for something that's gone?
Mm.
It's like I see glimpses of it in Keyshawn. I like the way Keyshawn moving, but when Keyshawn got to go sit in that room, it's easy to be humble when you broke. Like when you ain't got it, you know how to make them noodles. You know how to pack your lunch. When you got money, you won't go stop and go get something.
You gonna get some steak.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
so I like the way Keyshawn moving right now because he got a goal that he want. He got he what 12 fights in. He understand that he not the guy yet. But then when he becomes the guy, is he gonna go be like, oh, I don't have to fight you? Is he go act like the people he's saying he, you know what I'm saying? Is he gonna start acting like the people? Because what you gonna do when you see a young Keyshawn if you get to 28 and 0? And it's the young dude saying, well, come on, because that's what I don't like. They'll that be the flaws that I see in them that I don't think they pay attention to. Y'all all get to a certain level, and basically, if you met yourself when you were 17, you would shit on yourself. You wouldn't even be that guy you saying you is, bro. They be
Mm.
losing themselves within it. But I never sat in a room and had the opportunity to make 60 million. So I'm not gonna act like I know what that feel like. But at the same
right,
time, if I'm
right, right, right.
if I'm
That's
saying I'm
true.
gonna be true to myself and true to if I'm gonna be a real human being, bro, I don't feel like the money go change me because I really believe money just make you more of who you are, bro. I
Right.
honestly believe that, bro. I mean, yeah, it's gonna change your
Yeah,
environment, it's gonna change your
yeah,
family life, but
yeah.
come on, gang.
That's
Come on,
right.
bro.
That's right. And you know what? I think, and I know this sounds cliche, but G just alluded to it. It's a black thing. Cause look at Pacquiao. How many
Right,
times Pacquiao lost? Pacquiao been knocked out and everything. And he come
right,
back and
Yo.
motherfuckers support him and he can make a bag. Motherfuckers was still chasing Pacquiao, trying to get a name. Earl Spence and Ugas and Bud, they
yeah,
was still chasing. So to a degree, it's fucked up to say it, but it is a black thing. It's like we the only ones that have these kind of standards. That's why I don't like when there's an issue with a loss or something with a team, people always talking about black fathers. And I even hear black people saying it, but let me tell you this. I ain't never heard nobody say that shit about Lomachenko when he took losses. Ain't nobody tell Papachenko to get away from from his
right,
son. I don't
right,
like that. I'm not saying you
right.
can't bring people in to help, because to me, that father son shit and y'all doing boxing, that shit is bigger than boxing. At least they together. And especially if my
But
son became champion,
but
like
you know it's crazy. We talking about that, right? Ryan Garcia never lost his flame. After he lost the tank, he never lost his flame.
Right,
But Frank Martin, nobody talking about Frank Martin right now. We mention
mhm,
him, but nobody talking about him.
right. But that's something that been going on, bro, and that's where it get deep, and that's the conversation nobody wants to have, bro. Nobody wants to have that conversation because that's a problem on every category, bro.
Yeah,
how is
my
PBC
brothers.
We wouldn't
dealing
we
with
wouldn't
Frank
we
though?
wouldn't notice whatever people believe the savior is, right? Whoever people believe that somebody will come down and save us, right? We
Yeah,
wouldn't even know that person because if the media tell us that he tripping, we go run with what the media say.
My brothers.
brother Khalid.
Hey yo, real quick, I wanna. Hey yo, is that jazz too loud in the back? I got some jazz playing. Is that too loud?
Now you good.
I bet. Real quick, Barrios and Boots is a 50-50 fight.
Mm.
Stop.
All
All
right,
right,
G,
so
I'ma
look.
holler at you, bro.
I
Y'all be smooth, bro.
all right, peace. Hey, so look, this why. Hear me out. I know y'all gonna argue me down, but hear me out. Based upon Boots' last performance, he was in a fight. He was in a real rumble with Karen. Barrios is a puncher. Barrios in his last three fights, he didn't put mugs, made him touch earth. Last three, you can really bet that in the Barrios fight, you gonna touch earth. My man's Boots ain't been in there with no puncher of the caliber with Barrios. You know what I'm saying? I think that Barrios is technically sound. He gonna stay behind the jab. You know what I'm saying? He gonna counter well. Big dude at like 147. And we seen Boost can get hit. Boost can get touched. Now, I'll slightly favor Boost a little bit, but nah, based upon what
Can
I saw,
can Barrios handle that volume?
based upon what I saw with Ramos, because Ramos was letting his hands go. I'm gonna say we gotta wait. I doubt it. We gotta
We
wait and
talking
see.
about we talking about Barrios. We talking about all right, Barrios. We watched Barrios last night, and I know
Yes,
Barrios been in better fights. I know he put
yes,
on better performances. Yes,
yes.
I do know that. But watching him against what's his name again last night?
Abel Ramos.
Abel Ramos, right?
Yeah,
Abel Ramos taking his time, boom a shot, boom a shot. We talking about Boots who gonna be firing. You think he can handle that?
I think so.
Hey, I thought I was the only one drinking, man. Welcome to the club, baby.
Now
Welcome
check
to the
this out.
club.
Now check this out,
I
brother
think
Khaled.
so. Yes,
Brother
sir.
Khaled, do
Yes, sir.
you think? Do you think? And I put this in the chat. Do you think the 147 pounders that are eligible in position going to be kicking down the doors to get a fight with Boots?
I think so. Yeah, now because they seen
How long?
weakness.
How long you think it's going to be for the doors is kicking down and we hear something like, "Oh, they want to fight Boots"? How long you think it's going to be?
Well, hold up. Let me wheel it back. I think that the business of boxing,
Hmm.
no, because they gonna keep it on PBC. But I think that a Brian Norman might get like a little more real. You know what I'm
Might
saying? And
it might?
it might. I mean, those rumblings might pick up a little more. And I think that the winner of a Barrios and like Stanionis could look to unify and I mean well undispute maybe unify again. So yeah, look, Greg, yeah. Hey,
But
look.
bro, Colin, you know what? For the people and for the fans that looked at Boots' last performance and analyzed it and really didn't like it and thought he showed some vulnerabilities and all of that.
Yes,
I wish that the fighters had as much confidence as some of the fans and observers do, because they should be kicking down doors. Boots has a belt. Like it ain't just and he doing pretty good numbers, but he got a belt. And ain't nobody on 147 really cracking like that where they on some Tank or some AJ or some Canelo stuff where they can just be prissy. Like, you got to fight, you going to make some money. And the guy, he vulnerable. He a wounded lion. Why they not kicking down the doors? We didn't
I,
see this happen before. I remember when Spence had that fight with, I think it was Sean Porter. Danny got in the ring. Now, I know they was all PBC, but Danny got in the ring and was like, I want that smoke. I don't think nobody. All right, I'm gonna wait though. I gotta be
I
patient. I'm gonna
think
wait and
I
see
think
in the next couple of weeks.
I think that like that business part of boxing be a real thing. I looked at this interview with Eddie Hearn. He was talking to this financial guy. He was breaking down like the business of boxing. Us on this call, everybody in this chat, we like the hardcores. We like 5% of boxing. But
Mm-hmm.
in order to start crossing the street, making certain fights with the money involved, it gotta be big, big fights. Like it be costing money and to do all that shit. So like I don't think as a fighter, nobody is scared to fight nobody. I don't like to put scared on fighters because end of the day, them dudes get in the ring and fight for a living. That's how they feed their families. I don't like to put the word scared on them. But I
Mm-hmm.
think that the business part of it be slowing shit down. I don't think Mario Barrios or Stanionis is scared to fight Boots. I just think them dudes want to get paid and compensated well for the fight. You know what
To
I'm
get
saying? I
beat
don't
up,
I don't think it's scared. And
to
But
I
you
get
know
think
beat up.
those
what's
tough fights.
but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? A lot of people be like, yeah, we in this for legacy. And we know we in it for the money too, right?
Yeah.
But fucking with Boots, you definitely getting offered more money than you ever made. So I'm with E. Why everybody so hesitant? What's the hesitation?
This is the other thing too. With the Norman situation, we heard the numbers, and we also heard Senior say, "Well, we can make that." He started talking about taxes and other stuff. I ain't never
Yeah.
held that type of money, so I can't speak about all of that. But the thing is this, and it came to my mind when I saw Barrios get this draw. You would rather you get offered a certain amount of money, and you saying, "Man, well, I could take these fights over here and still make that amount of money." You would rather fight 5 people instead of one Jerome Boots Ennis to make the same amount of money. Because you know, if you fight these guys, you only gonna get 100,000, 150, or something like that. But we willing to give you 1.5, 1.2, 1.7, and you say no, and then you come up with all these reasons why. But then you'll say, I'll go fight 5 other people and make that same amount of money, and I ain't gotta fight him. But you know what's gonna happen to all of these guys ducking? What happened to Barrios? They're gonna run into a sleeper and mess around and lose that belt. Watch what I tell you.
there's
Watch
the
what I tell you.
potential. There's the potential if I fight those guys, depending on how my promotion company handle me, where I can get headline, I can keep building my name. And even though my paydays aren't as big, I'm still growing my fan base, putting on good shows, so that way when I do finally fight somebody, I got a bigger name. Cause one thing Brian Norman did say, yo, my man is 23. He young. He don't necessarily got to rush to either take his first loss or do that. He can still build his name up as the champion if I'm trying to move him a certain type of way. I be feeling mugs on like the rumble part, but I also see the other side of, well, yeah, I'm a get to you, Boots, but let me build. I just got the belt. Like I can really headline some shit, be in
Hey
Atlanta,
yo,
grow my shit, all that.
hey yo, not to cut you off, right?
Go ahead, God.
But when Roger Mayweather and
That is
when,
insane.
when when Roger Mayweather fought uh uh Sweet Pea Whitaker, them niggas was 26 and 23 years old. We
Yeah.
gotta get it. We gotta get it going, man. All this
So
playing,
I
it's a
be
lot of.
trying. I be trying to tell niggas that everybody be liking to throw these names around, these legendary names, when they be talking about how today's guys, you know what I'm saying, aren't like the guys of yesteryear, but they don't even dig. Most of the guys they be talking about be guys that was world champion at 21, 22, 23, or at least in those fights. Now you got a motherfucker like Boost 27, and all you hear is, well, he's too young. Well, when the fuck is he gonna be old enough? When he 33 and aged out?
Hmm.
Niggas don't even be making no sense. And then in terms of, you know what I'm saying, oh, everybody gonna be fighting Boost now. Yo, y'all remember that song from back in the day, Sunshine Anderson, heard it all before? Nigga, I done heard it all before, bro. Last time Boost fought fucking Karen, they said all the same shit. Oh, everybody gonna be licking they chops again. What happened? Couple months later, he slaughtered Via. All that shit got real quiet. We ain't heard nobody looking for him again. Now a year and a half later, now he fight Via again. I mean, he fight Karen again. Then y'all think it's sweet again. Somebody gonna fuck around because they just put blender thinking this shit sweet. So they can go ahead and them champions can think they want to fight Boots. Cause I'm anxious for somebody else to drop another world title in the city. That's all I'm looking forward to. They can go ahead and
Still,
think sweet. All them fighters, all their teams, they manage teams, the fans, all that shit. But they know what they see. Why the fights don't happen. Ain't nobody scared to fight nobody else. But when it come to boot, shit get real iffy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This
Stir,
this
what you
this my
smoking on, Stir?
This some cheetah piss, Greg. This some
Cheetah
cheetah
piss.
piss, G. Yeah.
this my last point. Then I'm signing off to y'all. Hey yo, uh, have y'all ever seen Frankie Randall versus Julio Cesar Chavez, like the first fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Greg, so I think that the only way that Shakur Stevenson beat a William Zepeda is he got to do what Frankie Randall did to Julio Cesar Chavez in that fight. To me, I could be wrong, but that's who Shakur think he is and who he think he fight like. But
But
how Frankie Randall, that's how you box
But
on the
talk about,
back foot.
I
but
gotta
talk
see.
about, talk
I
about
gotta
how
see the
many
film.
losses Frankie Randall had.
Hey
bro,
yo, I saw Frankie Randall lose to a dude that he is like Julio Cesar Chavez beat. Like, so yeah, it's different. It's for sure different. For sure, it's
You
different
never
eras for
know.
sure. They was getting to it. I'm with you. I'm with you. But I think that Shakur got to fight like that if he gonna beat William. But I'm going to rewatch that William and Tevin Farmer fight right now. But bro, that's my piece on y'all
Hey,
guys,
bro,
bro. Y'all be
Colin, you in
smooth.
Philadelphia?
No, I'm actually in Gary, Indiana, bro.
Oh, that's
Mm.
your store?
Out out there at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, hell yeah, that's my store.
That's your store, okay.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all be smooth out
All
here.
right, salute.
All right,
Salute.
you with you. What's on your mind, Stir? Talk to me.
Yo, what's up, G? How you, man?
I'm good. How you
Good?
been, family?
I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you, brother. No, did y'all talk about the Barrios joint already?
Yeah, go ahead. Give your spill.
Man, I took Ramos, yo. This nigga, oh, I almost had it, man. That nigga, oh my god, yo. I took that Ram. I took it. You know, I was hyped. That nigga knocked him down. I thought he could have got him out of there. I felt like
Mm-hmm.
Ramos could have got him out of there, but that was a close ass fight. But I really did. I think Barrios might have won though. Like no bullshit. Like he probably won. Like yeah, I think he might have won. Like you know what I'm saying, but very close, very close. But a draw. I take a draw. It was a push. I take the
he,
push.
he won on my scorecard. He won
What'd you
on
say?
my scorecard. He won on my scorecard.
Yeah, I felt like he won. That's why I was like, damn. I was like, yo, because Ramos, like, because towards it, I felt like the 12th round, Barrios got it, but because Ramos looked like he was punch drunk. Like, at the end of the fight, he was like, they both was fucked up, though. That was a fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a real fight. Like, that was a great fight. Them and the Taylor and Serrano joint. Them two fights was crazy. Like, and then we got the Mike joint. You know, the Mike joint was kind of underwhelming, but I figured it would be. You know what I mean? Jake Paul, Mike, I figured it wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? They friends for real. I figured it wouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying, a knockout or anything.
Lady J, what you on, Lady J?
Hey, Greg.
What's going on?
Nothing. You know I had to get on because last time I was on, they called me everything but a child of God. When I said the same thing that EH was saying, and every time I come on your show, I say the same thing about these guys not being able to sell fights. And they call me everything under the sun. But now he said the comments is totally different.
They definitely got to learn how to sell themselves, because they got to give us a reason to keep up with them and stay engaged even when they're not fighting. Stay engaged even when they take a loss. Like, what's going to make me care about you as a fighter outside of the ring?
All right, can I say this? This is what I was saying to you earlier, Clip. I couldn't really say because I was driving, believe it or not, when I was on with you. But like, say for instance, like for what the sister said she does. Like when I watched some of the interviews with Boots, right? If I'm not mistaken, one of the clips that they had before his first fight that he did at home, he was on a 4-wheeler. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
He was on a 4-wheeler. He was like in the neighborhood and all of that. Yeah. And then on another interview, I heard him. Somebody was interviewing. They asked him something about gaming. When you talk about getting to know somebody, especially because I watch Boots when he does interviews, and when people are asking him the same regurgitated, recycled questions about who he's going to fight and all that, he tired of answering that. So when you're trying to build a fighter, when you're trying to build a person, and you want to know something about them, it's just like when a guy is trying to get to know a girl and a girl's trying to get to know a guy. I want to know what you like. I look at you, you already beautiful. You look at me, you say I'm handsome. Okay, we got past that part. Yeah. Now let me find out something about you. When I see Boots and they ask him certain questions about stuff outside of boxing, I see his face light up. Somebody like these people that I see that do skits and stuff like that, that's semi like production. You need to get somebody like that. Get him in the hood, the stuff that he like to do, and let him talk about it and shoot it, and then put it out there. Because then people that ain't even in boxing will start to relate a little bit better.
Hey, but E,
thing is he even in the hood to do that shit?
That's the thing, E. That ain't what he do. That ain't what he do. That was for the build up.
Well, put something together like that then.
He be out, but he be out the way though. He be out the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so but here's the thing, right? So like, for example, you can tell, like, and Greg, you know, like what I think, right? You can tell he gets frustrated being asked the same questions. So like, even for me, right? Like my guy, he's fighting next week. I went over with him. I was like, listen, if someone asks you a question that you don't want to answer or that you've already answered, just say, listen, we've moved beyond that. Like with him, right? He's a prospect. They love to bring up, oh, he was in the gym with Rolly. He not, you know, he and all of that, right? And I just told him, like, listen, this is how you address that. Like, you don't have to be rude. You don't have to get flustered. It's a part of these people's jobs. Unfortunately, the boxing media doesn't do their job. Anybody is media nowadays. So they don't know how to really ask questions. They don't know how to really engage these guys. They don't really know how to follow up and, you know, take cues. Like if somebody says, oh, this is what I'm really interested in. Okay, like, how'd you get into that? What do you like about it? What do you play? Yada, yada, yada. So like I told him, I said, well, if they bring up the situation with Broly, this is what you say. listen, it was a great it was a great clip. It was a great moment. Rolly's a great fighter, but I'm not a gym fighter. I'm more than a gym fighter, and that's something that I want to leave behind me as I'm building my campaign right now.
Right.
It's squashed.
Right.
It's squashed. I even when it comes to his marketing stuff, I'd go to the promotion company and say to them, hey, this is what I want. They put out a press release. I was not happy with it. I read it. I said, no, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Write something else.
That's simple.
That's it. What are they're going to go against what I say? I'll send out my own then. You know what I mean? And even with him, I talked to him a lot about how to address things, how to talk, how to, you also have to give the interviewer something to work with. But I said, I was just it was just crazy. Y'all started having that conversation. I'm like, this is what I've been saying this whole time. And at this point, right, for y'all to start seeing the promoters say they're not making money on these fights, that's why we can't get them. Everybody wants to do everybody else's part but their part.
Yeah.
So should fighters start lying?
No, and Greg, we've talked about that too. I don't believe in that, but what I'm saying is everybody has a part to play if everybody wants to make money.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, but
everybody has to play a part. The B side, I'll give y'all a prime example, Tank. Everybody expects Tank to carry the promotion, to carry the pay-per-view sales, to carry the show.
Exactly.
What B-side lately have you seen has come and played their part?
Right.
Except for Rolly and Ryan.
Well, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough going up against that kind of momentum too. But I feel like that kind of turned a fighter into a hooker when they start doing shit like that. You start exposing.
Greg, this is where I be having to talk to y'all guys and get y'all out of this mindset. You can't have it both ways. You can't say that you want to make money, but then you don't want to do your part when it comes time to promote the fight.
I'm gonna tell you
you
why
can't get up there and not say anything.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that though. I'm not saying don't say nothing, but when you start exposing yourself and you start getting hooked on that camera, that's where you start spending your time. And the thing is, at the end of the day, you a fighter, so you can say all the shit you want to say, but if you don't get in that ring and produce, you done. You're done.
Right. But you know why it's that way? Fighters don't get follow-up opportunities because there's no money. I keep trying to tell y'all, this has to be a two-way street here. If you want to keep fighting, I need you to make money. I need you to be a money man. That's fair. You got to have it has to be a two-way street. And right now it's a lot of one ways. That's why the promoters feel like, well, you lose, I don't care because I'm not taking a loss.
Yeah. But do we blame the fighters or the promoters? Because some people
that's why I said it's everybody's fault. Everybody in the business wants to do everything except for what their job is.
Yeah, and everybody don't have that personality. Some people just, straight up and down. And if you just a straight up and down regular person, who want to be like you? You know what I'm saying? Even if you're knocking everybody out.
But you know what? You know why that was a great question though? Because if I gotta go do all this walking, if I gotta get on the stroll and do all this walking, and I gotta bring my best outfit out and I gotta talk my best shit.
But why would you not?
Hold on. But what the fuck would I need a promoter for if I gotta get on the stroll?
Yep.
Hold on. But isn't that how Floyd ended up being his own promoter? Because he knew how to sell it. And I said this on your show before. Everybody wants to be Tank until it's time to be Tank. And then you realize you get in them lights, you are the one with it all on your back. And then now it's too much. Now nobody will I'm not meant for this. I don't no.
Yeah.
I feel the conversation from both angles. She not saying be disingenuous and create a character and be something. She's saying show more of the things that make you so somebody can have more of a reason to invest in you.
You get what I'm saying, friend.
No, I get what you're saying.
Look at you, G. Anybody that has seen you rumble, know you got what it takes to rumble. But if they just saw Greg Hackett, that might not be enough. But when they see GHB coupled with that motherfucker who in the ring, who
Mhm.
who gonna fight a nigga who's 6'5", they like, oh, I'm fucking with this nigga. What, he from Philly? Oh,
You're
what?
Yeah,
funny.
He be with Bozy and them? All right,
but
yeah. That's a whole
Exactly.
different thing.
yeah,
Greg,
Feel me?
exactly. He's right. Like Greg, like you are a perfect example. Like you're funny as shit. You're very smart and intelligent when it comes to boxing. You give great perspectives. You're at one of the very few
but
who like don't come on here trying to clickbait people and say crazy shit just for people to tune in. Like you keep it very 100 and authentic to yourself, and that's why everybody comes to watch your show. So you're not selling out. You're not on the stroll. You being who you are.
But everybody don't got what he got though. Everybody ain't got what you got.
Yeah,
But
but
everybody
it's not even about that, because like at the end of the day, Greg is just being himself. And that's all I'm saying. These guys aren't even showing up as themselves.
yeah,
yeah.
So are
And
you
then
saying
they
that? Are
don't,
you
and
saying
then
that with
they,
fighters? Are you saying that with fighters you work with, you see a personality outside of what they're doing in boxing, or that they could bring to boxing? Like you see it, but then when you ask them to bring
yeah.
it to
And
boxing,
I
they
have
don't.
to tell them, like, what we doing here? Like, you gotta play your part. That's how I always start the conversation. What do you want out of this? And if we're gonna do this, you have to play your part, because I can't sell the fight for you.
yeah, that's true.
I can tell you how to help yourself sell the fight, but I can't sell it. I'm
I
not
mean,
fighting.
you should want to sell your fight anyway, but at the end of the day, I feel like some fighters just want to fight, and focus on that. I mean, but at the end of the day, if you want to be a star, you gotta put your all into everything.
Even if you
Exactly.
But
don't want to be a star,
for
even if
those
you
of
don't
y'all
want to
who
be a
watch
star,
basketball, go ahead,
get
baby.
something out of it. Get something out of the game. The game uses up the fighters. Why not get something out of boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where I be at with them. The game is going to use you. The game is the game. Boxing is not going to change. These promoters, they are who they are, right?
yep.
Why don't you get something out of it too? I
How
feel
many
like that's
fighters
only
are you
fair.
working
Why
with right
not?
now?
I'm about to be free till 2025. I can't wait.
Mhm.
You
I
say
get a
it
nice
again.
break.
Say it again.
I said I'm free after next week.
So you're not working with no fighters?
We're done. He fights on Friday. So like right, like when they're not fighting, they have no use for me.
Well, I thought you said you would like helping them build their profile up.
I mean, again, like this go back to we got to get paid, baby. I'm not doing this for free. And
Oh,
if
okay.
they want it though, you get what I'm
Right,
saying? Like there are
right.
some guys who be like, yeah, like I want to do other stuff outside of boxing. So like we'll do that, but it's not free. I don't just have time to be spending and
Right,
wasting.
right, right, right. Agree, understood.
But they
I,
also have to want that. Some
I'm
guys don't
asking
want
you.
that,
I'm
you know?
asking you because I hear everything that you've been saying, like since I've been listening to you. But I would just like to see a model, like a prototype of like a fighter you
Well,
took.
you should follow me on Twitter, because my guy, he's a prospect. He's probably been on like 6 shows. He's had a lot of written up stuff about him. Like, I don't fool around. And we have other things like going
What,
on, but those aren't things that I feel like need to be talked about. That's
what's his name?
Jahan. Or
How
just
you?
go follow me. It's literally all up and down my Twitter.
I'm not even on Twitter.
He a OG.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, Twitter's older than Instagram, ain't it?
it
No,
is. But
it
like
is.
Yeah.
he was on the Boxing Voice. He's fighting in the UK. So like I had him on a couple of UK shows. Like I don't be fooling around.
I follow boxing though. Like I watch in the UK. I watch the boxing news with Robert Taylor and what's the other guy named Clark and Barry Jones, the fighter. Like I watch because I think theirs come out every either Tuesday or Wednesday. Like I watch theirs consistently. And I watch the guy Joey Knight. I watch him sometime. Other than that, I really don't follow any other UK
Like he was on, you
boxing
can't even see it. He was on Box Hard Podcast, which they're based in London. He was just on there a day ago. He was on the Boxing Voice, like I said. He went on My Girls, Queens of the Ring. He was on their show. Like, I have him everywhere when it's time to fight. When we don't fight, then he and I will work on other things. But like, again, that's not stuff that I just bring out to the forefront.
Right. Because that's what you do for a living. I get it. Yeah.
But also, like, that's his thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. I got you. All right.
But as far as work, like, he's been everywhere. I do hold up my part. And I've had like some big fighters like reach out to me, but I do find like they're sometimes very, what's the word? Like they don't like to really let people in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
introverts. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like very just kind of like suspicious. They don't like to really let people in, and that's okay. Like I'll we're gonna work it out.
That's understandable. That's understandable though, because with the advent of this technology, everybody got something to say. You know what I mean? And when people come off as being in media, any type of sports media or whatever, people just be saying all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Like people just be saying stuff. They might not even like I listen to a lot of people that talk about boxing or give their opinion. I'm like, you probably started watching boxing when Floyd started fighting. You know what I mean? Or when Tank started fighting. You can hear it the way people talk. It's like, you're not really a boxing fan. You're not. Yeah. You can hear it, but they always got something to say. And the thing about this technology is the more consistent you are, then the more your voice is going to be heard, even if you're wrong.
I got a question. This comment that I just pinned, Tank is not a talker, but he sell. Do you feel like that's what the painting the nails, the wearing the pocketbook, the pink furry coat, you think that's what those things was about?
No, I just think he one of them, he into that new age fashion, all this freak shit. I think he really liked that diamonds in the teeth, all the the shit on his nails, that's just that new age shit.
But I noticed go ahead.
But I guess I would more so ask, right, like, why would we say he's not a talker? Because when he talks, he definitely starts talking that shit. He definitely will say, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm a what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he be taking stabs at people.
Tank grew into a talker. Like when he was younger, Tank ain't do too much talking.
He did.
He definitely let Floyd talk a lot. I feel like part of that is because he has gotten away from Floyd, where Floyd did a lot of the talking for him, but also you can tell he's maybe just like got some help with his speaking, and he's just stepped into, okay, this is my role.
I think now Tank know that people fuck with him for him, and no matter what he say out his mouth, he damn near can't go wrong as long as he don't go off the rails like Ryan Garcia. So he able to show that personality, and I think Tank, he just say whatever come to mind at this point. However he feeling, that's what he going display.
And that better be if was ass. I mean, he don't, like, he's always talking.
But Boots don't talk a lot, and many of us who love Boots say, he should do better interviews. But how was he able to put 14K in the Spectrum? I mean, in the Wells Fargo the first time. Like, how was he able to do that? How did he do that?
They don't got nothing to do with him talking. That's off sheer talent. That's the thing with Boots. Imagine if he was somebody man, you know what I'm saying? But
I'll say this, EH, right? Like, I really like Boots. Like, I felt if he talked a little bit more, and also too, right? Like, this is something that I say. Eventually, Boots is not going to be able to always fight in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have to take the show. He's gonna have to take the show on the road, right? Yeah. He's not gonna per se always be the A side. So again, this goes back to, just because you're the B side doesn't mean that you don't have a part to play when it comes time to sell a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Or even like, right, for example, if he fights Virgil next on a turkey card, that comes with a lot of media.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's not gonna have a choice but to talk because it's like an obligation. It's not because
Right.
you
Right.
know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
So like
Right.
he's gonna have to find a way to
But
make that work.
but is it also true that not everybody just not like that? You got your Tyson Furies, but then you got your Mike McCollums. You got guys that's just
I feel that, but listen, like right now, I'm sitting here, I'm on live with y'all, but I'm also watching the Celtics and the Raptors game. What do they do after every game? Them niggas still got interviews, some of them before they get off the court. They hit the showers, then they got media obligations. Ain't nobody asking you to be a fucking public speaker or be, you know what I'm saying, the best at it, but you gotta know how to do it. It's part of the job. If you don't know that's part of the job, you probably shouldn't be doing that fucking job. Cause it's not about rumbling. We see how that shit go. That don't work out. You can be the coldest motherfucker, but you gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have other pieces. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be all about rumbling, or you gonna be the nicest motherfucker nobody ever heard of. And that ain't.
I'll say that too, right? Like the promoters set up media as well. It don't just period. We do need a girls' night on here, but right, like me, I will set up additional media. But when when the promotion, they have their own media days, and you can't say, "Oh no, I'm not going. I don't want to do it." Are you crazy?
Well, I think at this point that it's just that they need coaching. Like, long as you're not trying to pull them out of their character, they just need coaching. Maybe promotion teams need to put a coach, a media coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to put a media coach on staff. You know what I'm saying? To coach you on how to be engaging, but you don't. And see, I know too, for me, you know what I'm saying? And I think for a lot of other brothers that I'll talk to, like, for black men, like, we got a thing about acting like niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to do that. Like, we want to be engaging. We want to have personality. Like, see, like I said, somebody like G just naturally got the flair. He just naturally, like, it don't matter when you're around him chilling, you know what I'm saying, sitting back, or if he on here, he just naturally got a flair. Everybody's not like that. So if you got to coach him, you know, I know this media, they like us to act like niggas. They showed the man's backside on TV yesterday. Like, what the fuck? This man is a legend to us in the fight game, but you showed him. That's disrespectful, man. Like, I don't like it when I feel like we got to act like that. I understand we need to be engaging, but you need a coach. You need somebody like a Magic Johnson, maybe, like that got that type of experience, and you could bring somebody like him in and he could show you how to engage, because he was very engaging, but he was very respectful when he came up through his basketball career. He was one of the more engaging and likable players in the league. You know what I'm saying? Even Shaquille O'Neal, big guy, funny, like the joke, but you need coaches for that, because some people just not, they don't, you know, they don't talk.
Right. But even like like Kobe, like he was a little bit more serious, like, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more uptight kind of guy, but he knew how to just, it's not about, it's just about what you say. You don't, and I'm never encouraging nobody to be anything other than just who they are. But they're like, if you ask me a question and I gave you a 1-word answer, y'all would pack me up off this show.
Yeah, I would have sent you out of here.
Yeah, Greg would hit the end call for sure. Yeah, Greg would hit the end call button, and then that would, we just go, because we don't need that. Like, so that's what I'm saying. It you don't have to be anything other than yourself, but it's just how you answer a question. You know, give a little detail, smile, or don't.
I can't say.
They need coaching.
I can't say for this fight he did do more interviews though. He did do more interviews for this fight.
Yeah, he definitely did.
But it's not just him. Like, I was actually also like really liking the point about how I like the tournament idea, and I feel like, y'all, I'm not gonna say this real loud because, you know, we got some beef over there, but we need to push Floyd a little bit more out the sport, because listen, I say that with all respect, right? He's a great, but what I'm saying is it's just hindering it's hindering the game. It's hindering boxing because everyone's so stuck on being perfect, and that's just not real.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not authentic.
But I think it inordinately is something that hangs over the head, like G said earlier, of black fighters. It's not so much with other fighters, like I said, with Pacquiao, or even when you look at a Mario Barrios, he just fought. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something inordinately that hangs over our head, and I think we do play a big part in that, because when you do lose, you should
Whose
get right back
standard
on
do
your
you hold
social
it up
media the
to?
next day and be like, I'm still here and I'm still rumbling. You know what I'm saying?
Whose standard do we hold the black boxers to?
Mayweather,
Muhammad Ali, shit like that.
It's not so much Muhammad Ali anymore, right? Because
No, in this era, in this era, it's Floyd Mayweather. But you just gotta stop. We gotta stop doing that.
That's whose standard we hold it to. So when that standard finally gets dropped, these guys will feel comfortable taking L's.
but that's why you purposely have the interviewers like Mark Kriegel when he was talking to Broner and he said, Floyd got 8 title. He got 8-time champion, and you only got 4 or some shit like that. So are you trying to catch up with him? And Broner had to check him, but everybody don't got the balls to check a guy like him. That's the problem. You got guys like Mark Kriegel who you know what I'm saying? He never fought in his fucking life, and he critiquing somebody's career.
And he don't even like Floyd. He just trying to use it against somebody else. Like he don't like Floyd. None of them like Floyd when he was fighting. Now all of a sudden you want to use Floyd as an example when you're trying to beat down on another fighter. We got to get more savvy with dealing with the media, period, though. So like a lot, and that's what I'm saying. All of the fighters need coaching. They need, but see, like you said, you can't do it for free. So fighters will have to understand the value of having a coach. And that's why I asked you, like, having a model or prototype. I understand that having a model or prototype is like, I'm giving you a prototype of my business. I can't get that away for free. But the thing is, nobody really knows the value of what you're presenting unless they actually see it. So there's going to be, you're going to have to find a little crafty way to be able to show people your results without giving away, you know, your trademark for what you do in your business, because guys want to know, okay, if I'm paying this person to coach me through and help me build up my profile and all of that, I got to know that it has value in it. So how are they going to get to that point? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, I 1000% agree. And I definitely have my points, like, and again, like, especially my one that I just got under my wing, like, we pretty much straight with him, right? Like, he's a prospect. So my long term with him is just like, if you get to a certain point, the work is proven. I'm not gonna really have to say anything. It just shows for itself. But like, even currently, like, if you go on my Instagram, if you go on my Twitter, he's all up and down it. Every interview he does, I post it. I always show my work because, like you said, they have to see the value in it. And for me, like I said, I always start my conversations with them with, what do you want?
Right.
Because that's important.
They kids, they don't know what they want.
Yeah, sometimes they don't. And then I tell them, well, when you figure that out, you come back. And that's actually how I got him. He okay, like, I'm a grown adult. I like the chit chat, and that's cool. But when you're ready to move, then you call me.
And your number is
281-330-8004.
There's a couple people on here. They looking for you.
That's what it is. Hit Mike Jones, okay?
Mike Jones.
Now you know what, Lady J? You probably need to put GH on your staff. So he can,
Greg
you know
knows.
what I'm saying?
Greg knows the door is. Greg knows the door is open. He knows I really respect him. I really respect him. I respect what he does. He's been very 100 with me since since we first connected. Like, he keeps it very 100. So Greg knows the door is always open.
See, that's the other thing too. I wanted to say to Greg, and I told YSM this. In my opinion, YSM, G Hackett, and Boots right now is the face of Philly boxing. People want to show you their cars and they little funky trinkets they got because they ain't got the people. Y'all got the people, and that's the reason why when that fight happened, that dude had to go around the platforms and talk about y'all. Because he ain't got the people. Like, won't you go to your hometown and sell out? Go sell out the local place. Like, start building down there. You rather latch onto somebody else and leech. And the reason why I said the things that I said to you, because I be watching. I don't watch how people treat me. Because you might treat me a certain way for whatever reason. I watch how you treat other people. Because if you do slimy stuff to other people, I know as soon as you get mad at me, you're going to do it to me. And if you look in dude's history, every gym he went to, he always talked about what his son did to that particular star.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Go look at the old videos, because I didn't know about it until I watched YSM videos. And the first video I seen, he talked about what his son did to Tank, who ain't even in his weight division. Then he talked about what he did to Bud. And then now you on this young brother. You see what I'm saying? I meant to tell you that. Like, I wanted to say that publicly, because for me, it wasn't even about the money and trying to negotiate and all that, because that's business. It's a character thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a character thing. Like, you be around people and you doing slimy stuff, and then you get away from them and you start talking about them. You got to be mindful of people like that, bro. That's serious, man. That's like, when I saw that, I was like, yo, this dude is a snake.
Well, they tried to jump me when I came on here and said that Brian Norman couldn't sell a paperclip. They tried to jump me.
Oh, no. But they ain't gonna jump me. They ain't gonna jump you. You got squad with you. They ain't gonna jump you.
They wanted to jump me. But it's not a hate thing. It's not a shade thing. This is if you had someone on your team that was keeping it very honest with you and just saying, hey, listen, this is where we at with it. This is where you are. Like, then maybe things would go a little different in boxing, but nobody's being honest with these guys. And then they meet me and they be like, oh my gosh, she looks so nice. And then I start just being like, no, this isn't that. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, but they.
Can I go to somewhere and look up the fighter that you working with, like on YouTube or something?
Yeah, type his name in.
I don't know how to spell it. You didn't tell me how to spell it.
I'm gonna tell you, JHON.
Oh shit.
JHON. Last name is Ingram. INGRAM.
All right.
Not I'd be yelling at 6 a.m. on a Monday. I do. I don't be caring. Wake up. We have things to do.
Oh, he look like a fly little dude. He got waves and shit. Oh, he a little slick little dude. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
That's my God. Lord bless it.
Yo.
Okay.
That's him.
You funny as shit.
Y'all are terrible at these comments tonight. You know, Greg, at least they ain't jumping me like they was the last time I was on here, so I'll take it.
No, we have fun here at GSB-TV. We just enjoying the vibes. Everybody talking boxing, but we need a new topic.
Yeah, bro, shit.
I ain't gonna do that to y'all. We need a new topic. All right, I got a question. Who's the face of female boxing?
Ooh, who the
we
face?
saw him last night.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? And I would throw a third in there because I, as terrible as her outfits be, I still love Clarissa.
Baumgartner.
I still love her though. She's a beast. I still love her.
You sure?
I do. I love Clarissa. I like. Again, this is somebody, right?
God.
Look at how well she has done for herself. Look how well she's done for herself. Like, she has her movie coming out. She's done so much press for her movie. Like, that's some, like, you want to talk about somebody that's proud. Like, she knows who she is. She knows what she's worth. And so she carries herself like that. Like, she's amazing. And she's going to go down as one of the greatest fighters. And then we saw the other two last night. I like Alicia, but something about Alicia don't for me. But I like her.
All right, but what is it about the outfits? Talk to me.
Greg, please don't.
I don't
Please.
I want to know too, Lady J.
They don't be matching sometimes. I would just love to just help her a little bit in the fashion department.
So she needs you as her stylist, is what you saying?
I would just make suggestions. I would just make suggestions. She's beautiful. She just needs a little polishing with her outfits. That's it. But she's smart. She's very talented. I have nothing. She gets her 10s for me. It's just the outfits. Most times.
She said you can rumble, but your outfits be fucked up.
I know, which is like terrible. So we can't really deduct points. It's just the outfits. It's just them, but that's it. Otherwise, I love everything about her.
She got all
Katie Taylor, even though she was headbutting the shit out of Amanda last night. I like Katie. Katie can rumble. Katie has a great story. Katie has a really amazing story if y'all don't know it. Like, she used to like dress up as a boy so she could go box. Like, Katie has a great story. And I like Amanda. Amanda has a great story.
Yo,
What's
G,
up, Tay?
what's good?
What's going on?
Hey, shit, chilling. I
445.
just, I'm a hop on here. She talking about Flint Town. I respect your analogy on
45.
Clarissa. I went to high school with Clarissa, so
Uh-huh.
I'm a defender.
You went to
They,
high school together and you're
no,
defending
no.
her?
Look though, this what I'm gonna say though. Like she grew up not even giving a fuck about none of that shit. You feel me? Like, so like now she got money. She still don't really care about that shit for real. She just doing it just, you gotta do that as a woman in the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to, push your brand and everything like that. But as far as face of boxing, we can't add her at 3. I don't know if you had them in order, but she definitely number 1. Despite me being from Flint, and all that, just me coming from her, she spar niggas, bro. Like, I don't see too many girls saying they go through camp just sparring dudes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she done been in there with Darrell, and them motherfuckers big. They bigger than me. And I play in the league. Darrell, them motherfuckers, when they in this camp, like, they really be in there bumping, you feel me? She showed me sparring stuff with Earl, Shakur. Like, she a student of the game. That's why I put her, despite her being from my city, like, she really truly love boxing, bro. I feel like it's hard for people to say they, what I'm saying? It's hard for mothers to be like, I really love it. You know what I'm saying? She'll do that shit without the check. You feel me? So, and I feel like Katie Taylor is good. But when it come said and done, dog, she done moved up to heavyweight. Like, I feel like that's tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me.
I agree. I'm
Yeah.
taking nothing from Clarissa. And let me say, they were not in order. I was just saying, based on the fight that we saw last night, like, Katie and Amanda like have to be in the conversation because they're beasts. And like I said, they both have great stories. And I like Clarissa. I said we
Yeah.
can't really take nothing from her just because I don't like her outfits.
Nah,
She's
for sure.
amazing.
People in the city be on their ass about the fits too. For sure. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. They do. You feel me? But you know, at the end of the day though, she know who she is and she gonna stay in her box. She really don't give a fuck what people gotta say. And that's why I respect her. Because to have tough skin like that, that shit dope to me. You feel me?
I
So,
said she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's amazing. Like I said, I love the fact that she has a movie coming out. I take
yeah.
nothing from Clarissa. That's my opinion. I don't like her
No,
outfits.
what's up? Hey, honestly though, I don't even think I feel like Clarissa won and it's like 2A, 2B. I don't think it's like close though. Like if you look at the resume, if we really break this shit down, I mean, bro, she beat
Well,
Savannah
break it
Marshall.
down. Break it
I'm just
down.
saying, Savannah Marshall, she went in her backyard. You feel me? Savannah Marshall outweighed her by like 25 pounds on fight night. To go in somebody's backyard with the power she already had in the state, she could have been like, nah, she got to meet me halfway, or ooh, she like, fuck it. She beat me in you know, when they did what the amateurs, right? She
International
won.
tournament.
Yeah, in the tournament. She's like, you know what? I feel like I won. If this what they want for me to establish my name, she ain't bitch and complain how a lot of guys do in this sport to me. Like, motherfuckers be scared to go on somebody's turf and go get it. So I respected her doing that. So I just like her resume though. I just wish she can come down, but she done gained weight now, so it's hard for her to make. She damn near 30. We the same age, so for her to come down to 47, it's tough to fight a Katie Taylor. You feel me? So
Hey, where you at, Tay?
I'm at this like Christmas little dinner spot. Yeah,
They in there having it.
yeah, it's a little smooth. It's Minnesota, man. Ain't shit rolling out here.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to y'all chat the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hopped on late. What was a couple topics y'all was talking about?
You know we was talking about the Jake Paul Tyson shit. How you feel about that?
Uh, man, you know, me and you spoke about it, bro. Like, I just felt like you can't give Jake credit for that, man. I want to see him in there with Elisa, a motherfucker that really got a boxing pedigree. Like Mike, yeah, he Mike, but he 58, bro. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't believe, you know what I'm saying, scripted, all that. And they got in the ring and laced up. So, like, I don't really know, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really know except the two camps, but I ain't really like it. I wish it never happened, to be honest, you
Yeah.
know. But hey, it is what it is. Both of them came out safe. They made their money. You can't hate that.
Mhm.
Real shit.
No, for sure.
So
What they talking about you look like Jared
that's funny as shit.
Hurd.
They always be clowning on here, man.
Man,
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
these niggas crazy.
man.
What's popping though? What you gonna give them tomorrow?
Shit. I'm we got a couple guys out, so shit. The platter gonna be on the table. I fuck around. Shit, 17-7. I hit my
Okay.
about 17-7. It's a revenge game for me though. I played them last year, so I'm gonna try to come out early, locked in.
I
The
see
good
it. I see
part.
a double double.
You said that last time we played Denver. I had 20-8. You did tell me that. For
I
sure.
see a double
You
double.
definitely told me that for sure.
I
What's
feel
good,
it.
buddy? What's good, bro?
Chilling, man.
I'm talking about bro in the middle. He's smooth as hell. Look like a
That's the
nigga
nigga
on
clip.
I'm chilling, bro. I can't call it. How you?
He's smooth as shit.
Been
Hey, you
watching
know a
all
nigga chill when he
practice.
doing this, G. Look.
Real
Watching
shit.
all game, man.
Nah, for sure, man. I ain't on shit, man. It's looking like a platter tomorrow, man. So shit, anybody on here, I ain't telling y'all what to do on that app, but shit, do your thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All smooth.
Man.
Remember, smooth old head shit.
Hey, you know, smooth that shit. Perfect. Perfect.
All day.
All right, man.
My nigga.
Man,
Hey, Clip, what's popping?
dude, how you,
We
G?
here. It's me and you. We the survivors.
Yeah, last man standing.
Talk to me.
Who Rumble ain't we get to? We touched on Tev.
We
We
touched on Ted. We talked about Barrios a little bit. We talked about what's the name just for Zerto Ramirez. He just won.
yeah. He gotta go see Jai Opentine, man.
Yeah, he was punching on Cuz.
No, yeah, he was putting that shit together on him, wasn't he? Letting him up.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he was gassed halfway through that shit, but he still made it through like a champ though. Definitely pulled that shit out. He definitely earned that title. So now he got the WBA and the WBO. Opentine got that IBF and that Ring magazine.
Mm-hmm.
So go try to,
Obatiah can fight. I like him.
bro. He be punching on shit too. I fucks with Obatiah, man.
Yeah, I like him. I ain't gonna lie. He got good skills. He know his distance, and he be placing shots. He be putting that shit in there.
Tony. Man, the
I
way
mean,
I see it, this shit lining up perfect for February 22nd, man. They mentioned Boots' name with Fundora name and Crawford name earlier to Virgil and Oscar. And when they said Boots' name, Oscar got the smiling, so that might be an indication, man.
okay.
Might be going up there to 54. If that's the case, you got Virgil and Boots. Zepeda, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he lost earlier, but officially he got the win.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? That's the Shakur and the Zepeda, John. Zordo got them two belts, so they could potentially make Zordo, and then Obatiah, he would match room, I'm pretty sure. So that's like, oh yeah, and then they got the Ramirez because he won against Catterall, so that's 4 out of 5 fights for a 5v5 right there. So this shit lining up perfect for February 22nd. They might
What
as
you
well.
think? What you think about Morel and Benavidez?
Man, I'm with you, man. I see how Mill be so adamant that Morel gonna win, bro. Everything you said is exactly what I think. For
Mm.
all the same reasons, he's not ready for Benavidez, man. All that shit he do look good against lower level guys, man. I was telling somebody recently, I'm like, yeah, all that stuff he does looks good, but you gotta look at the level of opponents. Like a couple of his last few opponents was like late replacement guys and stuff like that. He's not gonna be able to bring that same game plan, the same stuff he used on other guys. He's not gonna be able to bring that in there with David Benavidez. And his last fight showed he's easily frustrated.
Mm.
You gotta be able to keep your head when you facing somebody like Benavidez. If it ain't going your way, you can't be forcing it. He completely forgot what a jab was in his last fight, and that made it way more simple for Hot Rod to stick around. And Hot Rod had
Mm.
a fight where he looked good. I had people that I've heard even say that they felt Hot Rod won the fight.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't see Morrell beating David Benavidez. I'm glad the fight happening though.
Yeah, I'm happy too.
My
That's a good
question:
one.
how they gonna deal with them interim titles? David Benavidez got the WBC and Morrell got the WBA. Is they gonna have some fucking interim title unification or some shit? Or is
Me,
whoever
I
lose
mean,
their title?
you see what they trying to line up. Somebody gotta get in there with the big boy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying, I don't know. Damn, who else on that card? They got Jason Rosario fighting Jesus Ramos. I think that's a good joint. Did you see Rosario last fight against Hurt?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That was a
yeah.
good ass fight.
Yeah, that was at 160 though, man. I don't know how I feel about him coming back down to 154. That's where he was getting stopped.
Ooh.
His
What
chin,
you what you think about Pyro and Hitchens?
I don't know, man. Depending on what that chin looking like. Remember, Hitchens kept saying he was real adamant that he wasn't feeling the IBF temp rehydration clause. He was making that real clear when Subriel Matias got the belt.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But then remember his last fight was a IBF final eliminator, and that's when he was looking kind of chinny, getting tucked up and shit. So I don't know if that hydration clause could be playing a part in it. Interesting fight. I definitely want to see the fight.
Mm.
Hey, I
Everybody,
got a question. I got a question for y'all.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do y'all know about fighters coming in weight, like the weights that they came into, that when they weighed and the whole weighing process. What was that like in the 80s and 90s? Because I don't even remember.
A lot of them fights, to be honest, was same day weigh-in. And
Yeah.
then if they wasn't same day weigh-in, the guys wasn't blowing up too big. Guys was back in the day, they was big on endurance and shit like that. So they wasn't trying to get too big.
So they was fighting close to their weights then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Big Supreme.
Perfect. Yo, what's the word, gang?
What's up, family?
Chilling and shit. I'm driving. I just want to say something about the Morel and Benavidez fight. The thing with Morel and Benavidez ain't really fight no punches like that. Like all of his like opponents was like smaller, coming up in weight. You look at like Boo Boo, Lemieux, Karan Davis, like a lot of dudes he fought was kind of smaller, coming up in weight. When he fought somebody that was a live dog, that was his size, that was a natural 175 pounder, 168 pounder, and Ronald Gaville, he got shot in his pockets, bro. And
Ooh,
another thing too, right? When you look at Morel's performance versus Hot Rod only been stopped by Beterbiev, but Beterbiev stops everybody. Hot
right.
Rod just stopped Sullivan Barrera on Pro Box. He beat Marcus Brown. So like he's a solid dude. Like you can say he's a C plus fighter, but Hot Rod is a dangerous dude on any given night. You know what I'm saying? So for him to fight Hot Rod and arguably 12 zip him in his 10th professional fight, that to me was a very great win. So I think Benavidez should get it, but I wouldn't count Morel out though, bro.
Yeah, I got you. What you
Well,
think? What you think about Perro and Hitchens?
yeah.
I like Paro, but I think Hitchens could outbox him too, bro. It's just
Mm-hmm.
the power. The only thing is, I don't like Africa, like, because I bet on Africa to stop Mimo. Not Mimo, Limos.
Limos,
And
yeah.
when I started seeing him, like he started like Africa like a safety first approach. Like Shakur, like he don't want to get in the pocket. He don't really want to thug it out. Like Keyshawn, that's why I want to see Keyshawn versus Tank because he's not afraid to get hit. He's not afraid to engage. He's gonna stay in the pocket. He's gonna trade. He's a dog. So like that's the only thing that I'm like kind of hesitant with. But I felt like Africa could outbox him though for sure.
Mm.
Possibly.
You like
I can
you,
see
you
that.
hey Big Supreme, you like Keyshawn against Tank?
That's a great fight. It's better than Shakur.
You
That's
know
gonna be
what?
Ooh.
fireworks in my
I like
opinion.
what you just said. I agree because I like Keyshawn attitude. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like he got the attitude and he got the skills. Because I think a lot of people, even, and I don't think Frank like no coward or nothing, but I think it's a little bit of, you know what I mean, like hesitancy when they get in there with Tank. But I don't feel like Keyshawn gonna be like. I think Keyshawn got that attitude, bro.
I
I
got.
think
I
I
got.
think it'll work against him too though.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. I was about to ask that.
I think he's gonna be too willing to engage, and Tank is gonna catch him in between punches and probably put him to sleep. But it's gonna be a great fight while it lasts, though.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'd rather for him to be like that than to be timid, though. You know what I'm
Now I
saying?
agree with you, OG. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause I feel like Shakur, he gonna fight like he fought Nakatila or like Santos. Not saying that I don't want to call Shakur a coward or nothing like that, cause he's a professional boxer. But I just think he's not willing to engage, and he's not really gonna do that with Tank. So it's gonna be a boring fight. But Keyshawn, he really gonna sit there and trade and scrap, and it's gonna be
Yeah,
fun while it lasts, in my opinion. And I
yeah,
yeah.
think
no,
it's weird how fans saying that Keyshawn don't deserve to fight. He ain't do nothing yet. Like that. To me, I ain't gonna say it's duck talk because I don't think Tank is ducking nobody. It's really the fans saying that, not Tank fans in particular. But I don't like that kind of like, well, fight Andy Cruz first or fight this person first. Why you got to do that? Like, just get in the ring and the best man win. Because we don't know. Like, he might get in there and beat Tank. I'm not saying he can, but you never know with boxing. We ain't think Murder was gonna do Tim Tszyu like that.
Did him
no,
dirty.
It's
Yeah.
I
boxing,
want,
you know what I'm saying? So I think
yeah,
Keyshawn has a good chance. You know, he got skills. He's an Olympian, silver medal. He's a
that's
great
right.
fighter. He got Crawford
Yeah,
and Bomac. Everything is there for Keyshawn to get the fight.
Right.
Yeah,
yep,
he got a great camp.
yeah, oh yeah, I
You get what
agree.
I'm saying? Like Bomac
Yeah,
got Lester Martinez. He got Jukambayev. He got Keyshawn. He got the brothers. Like he got a nice
He
little
got
stable. He
Troy
got Crawford,
Osley.
Troy Osley. Like he got a lot of killers. So I just think it's weird when people say, well, he don't deserve to fight. I think he deserved to fight, in my opinion. I think he's a great fighter. on the rise, and I think
That's
everybody
just
should keep an
that's
eye
just
on
people.
Keyshawn.
That's just people who just crazy Tank fans. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Like
I
you
ain't
don't
gonna lie,
want
I'm
your
a
favorite
Tank fan
fighters to look
myself, but I
like
just think it's weird how people just automatically shut fights down. Like, bro, like Keyshawn is nice, bro. Get
Oh,
that man his just due, and he might get the.
Keyshawn definitely nice.
Mm-hmm.
when people say, "Well, he don't deserve to fight." Well, who do then? Who you want to see your favorite fighter fight?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would ask somebody when they say somebody don't deserve it. What do you mean? And they getting punched on and punching on people. You gonna say he don't deserve something? Like, well, then who do deserve it? Because some
Mm.
I
players just
honestly,
be super
anybody
crazy.
else besides Shakur, I don't think nobody else really ready for Tank. Like Muratala, I think Tank get him out of there relatively easy. I just see Shakur and Keyshawn that's really a threat at 135 in my opinion.
The thing is, ain't none of them fights gonna happen. Like
Yeah, because
that.
of Bob, right?
No, what Keyshawn doing right now lands a lot to what Lady J was saying. He making himself marketable. He's talking about Tank because he knows what he just did mixed with Tank name is gonna, like G always say, for the algorithm, that's powerful right now. He knows he's not getting Tank. Tank is the WBA lightweight champion over at PBC.
Mm.
Keyshawn is a lightweight prospect, lightweight contender over at Top Rank. His last fight was to line him up for the WBO shot at 135. Who got that belt?
The ball.
Baranchik over there at Top Rank. He's
Yeah.
about to go put Baranchik in the blender. But he knows he
He's
knows
definitely gonna
that as
stop the
long as
rent
this
check.
attention Tank name is going to keep attention coming to him. He's not fighting Tank. He know that. So as much as we would like to see the fight, as much as we think it might be a better fight than some other fights, it's not going to happen. Keyshawn just smart enough to know how this shit played. That's why he indeed is the businessman.
Mm.
Now I
Mm.
agree with you, bro. I'm just saying, like, in a hypothetical situation, if everything was to fall in line, I would like Keyshawn versus Tank versus Shakur.
I can dig it.
I agree
But
with what you're saying though. What you're
you
saying is
probably
absolutely
right
right.
though, Cliff, because we sitting here talking about
I just, you know what I'm saying?
it.
I just,
Yeah,
I just like to
Yo, Greg,
always
I'll
make
be back.
sure that I'm keeping a clear vision on shit. Cause we always can salivate about what we want, but we also gotta think how promoters think and think more along the line we more likely gonna get. Cause I don't like fantasy matchmaking and shit. Cause we be waiting on fantasy matches forever. We gotta talk about what can really logically happen,
Forever.
man.
yo, and you know what? And that's what's happening now with fights that really ain't supposed to be fantasy matches. They turn it into fantasy matches. Because anytime G got a fighter and I got a fighter and they both got belts, but I'm sitting here telling you what my fighter would do to your fighter, but I'm finding a reason not to make the fight. That's a
Right.
fantasy fight. And that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying, man. Even with those of us that are older, we even got caught up in the game where everything is about talking.
Right.
It ain't even about action no more. It's just
Right.
I can talk and tell you what my fighter gonna do to your fighter. And because I talk more than you do, or I can talk
right.
louder than you, or I go on a lot of platforms, then the narrative is just out there. But they ain't actually fought. And they probably ain't gonna fight because the money ain't right and whatever else. I don't know.
Yeah,
It ain't
I ain't gonna hold. I don't mind all the talking. My thing be they be talking to people they not even gonna fight. Like if you gonna do all this talking, at least rumble the nigga. You arguing with somebody back and forth for 2-3 years. Y'all done already fought 2-3 motherfuckers a piece, and y'all still talking to each other. Y'all gonna rumble or not? Cause I get to the point they be talking about marination. Let me ask you, what happened to something that you marinate when you leave it marinate for too long? That
Get
shit.
soggy.
Yeah.
You
You get
feel me?
spoiled.
So don't
Yeah.
keep telling me you marinating it, because at some point I'm the type I don't even care no more. I'm
That
gonna
shit
watch.
start to
I love
stink.
boxing. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna watch it just because I love boxing and I'm gonna watch everything. But I get to the point where I don't give a fuck. Like the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, I didn't really care no more. I was just gonna watch it because I love boxing and I was gonna watch it anyway. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
care. Like, oh, all right, they finally doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody want to do the numbers Tank and Ryan did. You know why they did 1.2 mil? Because they struck when the iron was hot. Tank had just beat on the
Yeah.
nigga for rounds and made the nigga say he couldn't see.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
2 months later, he came back and did the numbers with Ryan when the fight was in high demand. They didn't say, "Oh, we gonna marinate it." No, they struck while the iron was hot.
That's true.
People don't understand the way to make the fights happen. We asking for it now, and you gonna tell us to marinate it, motherfucker? We said we want it now. We don't want it to marinate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And just sometimes, shit, you might make your money on the second or third fight if it's a good fight.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
another thing that gets me today where sometimes, man, guys just have a bad night. But the motherfucker's a hell of a fighter. And get
Yeah.
a motherfucker a shot again, especially if he work his way back. Give him a shot again. That's why I never understood how Erickson Lubin never got a shot again at another title. Every time he came back, y'all told him to fight somebody, he fought him.
that's because
Yeah.
PBC got favorites, man. PBC got favorites. Like I was saying last night, you could see even Barrios, he wanted them favorites, man. Look at how many
Yeah,
opportunities he got.
yeah, yeah.
With Tank, lost that. Next thing, main evented pay per view with Keith Thurman, lost that. Then they gave him a touch against the bull who Broner went 12 with. Then what he do? He right back against Ugas, interim title. Like he one of them guys. He of the cloth of like Keith Thurman, Errol Spence. He one of Al Heyman favorites. He one of his even
Yeah,
his special guys who not giving him opportunities to. You
for
mean?
sure.
He
Yeah,
said he
sure.
said undercard boxing. He sells what? Have you seen the pay per view numbers for when Barrios be on pay per view to join with Keith Thurman? He ain't sell nothing.
Yeah.
Nah, hang on, man.
He
Bro,
don't
he
man,
right there from
like
San Antonio, bro. He don't do nothing at the house.
he don't sell, bro.
Oh, go to the house. And that's why I say for what Boots doing, for where he's at in his career and the opportunity that he got. Everybody
Yeah.
should start off like that, in my opinion. Earl did it,
Slick
Bud
did
did it, Tank did it. Everybody went home and did something big at the house. So guys that can't even go to the house and do it, how you gonna argue with somebody about money and numbers? Because it comes down to who gonna come and, and buy tickets first, and then the pay-per-view thing is second. So
Yeah.
boxing. Look what you said, bro. You just said Barrios sold in Texas. When the last time he been a main event in Texas to test that theory? Then you go even further and you say Barrios and Tank sold. Tank sell against everybody, bro. You can't even use that as an example, bro.
Right. Right. Hey, I got a question. What do Shushu need?
Shushu just need to get back in the ring as soon as possible. I like how he operating last fight. You know what I'm saying? He went through the gears properly. He didn't rush nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get the knockout. He was hitting Bull with some shit, but he did it while staying defensively responsible. I want to see them get him in the ring with another opponent on a similar level to the guy he just fought. You know what I'm saying? From there, maybe I have a little more to say, but he looked good in his last fight. Can't too much critique him, especially with that guy and like a late replacement opponent. I think he was or something like that. So he
Yeah.
did good.
I got another question. Ray Savage, Ray Savage and Oshaki Foster. We need that right away.
I say, why not? They
yeah,
talking.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying that they talking. Oshaki confidence got to be on the high. He just got his title back.
yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Ray
saying?
just had a dynamite performance. Yeah,
Yeah, Ray looking good at 130 right now. We all saw that firsthand.
Mm.
So, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Why not? I don't know who said who name first, but it's out there now.
yeah.
Both
Right.
fought. Look it up.
And they both champions. They both like Shaki got his belt. Ray had the belt, before he moved up. So like I feel like, yeah, no, they in similar. They got like similar stuff going on. I mean, I know Ray a little younger, but nah, that shit need to happen. That shit is. I think that shit is perfect right now.
Yeah,
I think that shit is perfect right now.
I
Hell
got
yeah,
I got Ray. Ray might fuck around stop him.
yeah, yeah. I think Ray got too many tools. He got too much for Oshaki. He not gonna let Oshaki do that shit. You know,
Ray
he ain't
not
gonna.
Ray not gonna stop coming. All that trying to be slick, Oshaki doing, and then admiring his work and letting off the gas. You ain't gonna be able to do that shit against Ray. You couldn't do it at 126, and you definitely not gonna be able to do it at 130.
Mm. What y'all think about Earl Spence coming back with Fundora? What y'all think about that? Honestly.
I see right now I done heard he trying to get himself ranked at WBO at 154. So if they do fight, it could be for both the titles.
Mm.
Question is, do he have a trainer? Now I know certain things on a need to know basis. Not everybody need to know. So just because we don't know if he had one or not, don't mean that he ain't already selected one. But in talking about all these fights, we gonna always keep coming back to the same question: does he even have a trainer? Because if he don't have a trainer, this shit is for nothing. Unless he gonna go in there by himself, what fighters do.
Wow.
But it ain't
Wow.
shit.
Yeah.
You mean so?
My outlook on fighters fighting, like when they're gonna take fights, when they're gonna fight, all of that kind of stuff. If they ready, you know what I mean. Like when we talk about Keyshawn and things like that. For me, it's the team. When you sit down with your team and y'all put everything on the table, if your team say you ready, then I don't have no argument because I just want to see fights. I want to see competitive fights. If your team
Right.
say you ready, you ain't even gotta ask me. I want to see it. I'm gonna buy it or go see it or whatever it is, tune in or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if Earl ready, if he healthy, you know what I'm saying? Whatever team he working with, if they say he good to go, you know what I mean? Go ahead and rumble. I mean, I wanted him to stay with Derek. I thought he was just fucking juggernauting through shit with Derek. I ain't really see a fucking issue. I don't know, you know what I mean? I wish they would work that shit out, but if they don't, and he got a new team, if that shit working for him and he feel like he's ready,
Mm.
go ahead, man. Rumble. You got one fucking loss to the best fighter in the fucking world. Like, I'm not gonna fucking write you off because of that shit. As long as you help.
I just want to see him get back in the ring, see what he look like. You know what I'm saying ass whoopings like that affect people differently, you know. So I just
Yeah,
want to see him back in the ring,
yeah.
see what now coming back against Fundora, like somebody said in the chat earlier. I don't know. That's kind of a risky comeback fight, but he said he don't do tune-ups. That's what he hang his hat on. So hey, I ain't gonna
And
Mm.
say
somebody else said it might be the money too. Like he don't want to fight somebody of lesser caliber and have to take a smaller bag. You know, he had a certain pay grade right now. That's probably where he want to stay. So he know in order to stay there, he got to fight the top dogs. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Earl a gorilla, man. I remember when his eye was fucked up and the boy was interviewing him. He was like, man, you know, your eyes messed up. You know what I'm saying? You got daughters and stuff he wasn't worrying about because he still was going to fight Pacquiao with that eye messed up.
yeah. He said I got
Mm.
new.
I got another one. Man, he's a gorilla, bro. That's some
Real
gorilla shit.
shit.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, hey, yo, that's some gorilla shit right there,
Real
bro. Real.
shit.
Yeah,
All that shit sound good. All I know is I got more questions than answers over there at PBC. Where the fuck is El Charlo? Where is Spence Trainer at? Why niggas only fighting once a year? Why I only seen I could count on my two fucking hands, maybe 1 foot, how many PBC fighters I seen this year? What the fuck is going on?
I think it might pick up in 2025 because you know Al was sick.
But what
Yeah.
that guy do? The company still got to run. The show must
Yeah,
go on.
no, but he's an integral part of the company. I mean, he's people's advisor, so a lot of motherfuckers probably just sitting on their hands until you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like for real,
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Al was sick.
Hey yo. Fury Usyk too.
Fury.
Mm.
Feel like he could
I thought Fury the first
like he
time.
I feel like he could have won the first one. He bullshitted for the first 3 rounds, and then he got knocked down, and he only lost by a point on my scorecard.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit for 3 rounds, got knocked down and lost by 1 point on my scorecard. You should have won. He need to come
Mm-hmm.
this time, not playing around.
They said in the chat they think Usyk gonna stop him.
Uh that's because people saw the knockdown last fight, and they can't forget what they saw.
Right.
But what they don't understand is this round one, when that bell rang, this round one of a new fight, not round 13. That shit they saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. It's so hard to tell, man. That fucking Fury can be such a loose cannon, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he been
Yeah.
pretty good. He been pretty good for the last, 4 or 5 years, but he can be such a loose cannon, man. Plus, them 3 fights he had with Deontay took a lot out of him, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't never know when stuff gonna catch up with you. I mean, you know what I mean? Like them 3 fights was hard, bro. Them was three, even though he had a draw and he won 2, but them fights wasn't no joke, man. So you just never know, man. I'm gonna be tuned in though.
Yeah.
Do y'all think Loma gonna retire or he coming back?
He might fight one more time.
Uh,
I
I,
got him fighting one more time.
I
Who
think
he
his
gonna fight?
huh?
I
Who he
don't know.
What
I got it
level?
one more time though.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think what people gonna accept. Who we gonna fight? Who we gonna accept? We gonna accept him fighting Raymond Moritaya or some shit?
I mean, why not? More tired. He done fought himself into position. He damn
True.
there for the belt. And
True.
But
question it.
this Lomachenko we talking about though.
Yeah, Loma champion. And Moritai last fight was to be first in line for that belt. So he earned his shot.
At this point, Lomachenko don't got nothing to lose.
I
He
mean,
did it. He did everything he gonna do in boxing. He did great things.
and that's
I mean,
why
yeah, that's true.
I think Loma might leave. Y'all see how heartbroken he was and lost the dub? Because his goal was undisputed. And he realized he let that shit slip through his fingers. That was the last time he was going to be able to win one fight and become undisputed. He was hoping to ride over to the sunset. That shit was he lost the dub to the rat.
Yeah.
And he
Real
came back.
shit.
That's all fine and well, but do you really want to go out there and collect the rest of these titles? I think you want to do that. So now he can't achieve that same goal no more.
Yeah.
He did everything else.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, Jay.
Yeah, I was
I
about
fucks with y'all, man. Thanks for hopping on.
yes, sir.
Cliff.
All right, EH, all right, G.
All right, y'all.
I'm gonna make it happen, man. Get with me. I appreciate y'all, man. GHB TV, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. I appreciate all the donations. Appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram. Greg Hackett 215 on X. Greg Hackett on Facebook. Greg Hackett 86 on TikTok, man. Fuck with me. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for real. Yeah, I ain't have to tap in, but y'all did, man. Make sure you hit the like button if you didn't already, man. Appreciate the love. Thank you.